you know,
National
just
pastime.
racist cop videos where we make fun of cops. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Owens is the building. The showrunner for the live action One Piece on Netflix. Last time we were here, we were not allowed to talk about your accomplishment.
We were not.
We were not allowed to talk about it because there was obviously a writer's strike going on. This time we can talk about it specifically. I personally loved it. And
thank you.
And I'm very excited to have you here again and you know, dive into some weeb shit.
Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. You got
yeah.
You got the Dragon Ball. You got the Dragon Ball on deck.
Gotta wrap it.
Look at his dude. Look at Matt's shoes. You brought him. Look at his shoes. Where do you purchase?
You guys remember
these?
the Vans did a collab like this was maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And I bought probably 5 pairs of shoes.
It's so fire. Someone said I got the Robin pair.
Same. They're like purple low tops with Robin's bounty poster photo on them. They're clean as hell.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like favorite pair of shoes.
They're on StockX.
I know people talking about the Puma drop. Dude, I got up this morning and, as I'm sure was the case with a lot of you, gone immediately.
Of course.
So hard to get in there. So shout out to anybody that actually was able to cop a pair.
Holy shit, this dude is a bigger weeb than you. I love it. Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but like he has the weeb bona fides.
Yes.
I feel like when you literally do, like when you commercialize and introduce to the Western world a very important piece of weeb work, you've officially become the top weeb. He is a professional weeb.
I am.
Yeah.
I've made it a career. I'm very lucky.
Yeah, he personally knows Oda. So on a first name basis with Goda.
He's the guy.
Yeah. Burn Bridges, thoughts on the Avatar live action series? He's not gonna say something bad about that. Come on, dude.
No.
It's good. It's decent. It's not like,
look, it's Netflix family. I'm proud of them. Really proud of them. Shout out to the showrunner, Albert Kim. He's a good dude.
One Piece clears, but it's fine.
Look, that's not for me to decide. That's not for me to decide.
As a watcher, I can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Ask him about chapter 1. Oh, you mean the chapter that solidified that Mr. 3 is one of the strongest characters in the entire series now? You mean chapter?
Okay. No spoilers, please. What is happening
that's
right
now? That's not a real spoiler. That's just some power scaling bullshit.
Okay. One Piece cosplay stream with Robin, Zoro, and Boa Hancock. Wait, what?
Who?
What is this? You just... Oh, wait. Is this happening
right now?
Oh, my
Wait,
God.
Everyone's doing that right now?
That's crazy. Okay, yeah. Rate the cosplays.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
I can only see Zoro so far. I mean, Boa looks good so far. Sitting down.
Okay, my Zoro kind of clears. I'm gonna be honest.
Your Zoro is incredible.
Yeah, my Zoro that was Stella Chu. Shouts out to Stella Chu. She went nutty mode with it. Like I still have it. I have I kept the jacket and I kept everything so I could like wear it from time to time.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Robin wins as she always does.
I don't know where they went, but I feel like they could have gone far.
This is sick.
God. I mean, these will work, and then I'm sure I'll find the other ones, and then be mad at myself.
This is all great. This is all very good.
One Piece cosplay.
They're serving.
We should have done that. I should cosplay next time I come over.
I know. Well, what I wanted to do originally, I gave this as a free one. Do you know who Wisdom is?
Yeah.
So, Wisdom was in town for the Oscars.
Okay with everything.
But unfortunately, because he was here for like such a short period of time, we couldn't make it happen. But for those of you who don't know, Wisdom is a TikToker. He's a fashion TikToker. He's awesome. Love him. Been a big fan of his for like when he had like 30,000 followers on Instagram. Like when he used to do like Target hauls and stuff way back in the day, like teaching you how to dress on a budget before he started getting decked out in all chrome hearts. And I was talking to him about this, and this is something I still want to do. I gave him a freebie basically where I said, in honor of Toriyama, you should do a like. I wanted to have him on, and we would rate all of the Toriyama fits, like the classic Dragon Ball fits.
Hell yeah.
And then have him like recreate them potentially.
People forget like Dragon Ball, OG Dragon Ball is drippy as hell.
Yeah.
Like Yamcha and Bulma used to be decked out back in the day. And the covers that Toriyama would do for Dragon Ball were absolutely incredible.
Oh yeah, here's my One Piece poster.
So good.
Yeah, this was I mean, I even shaved for it. I wish I looked as good as Zoro does. I just don't. I mean, in the live action, like your Zoro casting is perfect. He's great.
Shout out to McKenyu.
Yeah, he's great. You know, obviously, but
they're all great. I love our cast so much. I'm glad that they can finally talk about stuff too now. You know, they can be out there. Like Kiki's been doing magazine covers and interviews and stuff all over the place. And I'm so happy for them because they worked so hard and they're so good. They care so much. And it's great to see them getting, you know, attention and accolades that they deserve.
Does anyone have the physical season 2 Zoro cosplay? I got to show you this. This is crazy. So, do you know what Physical is? Is a Korean reality TV show on Netflix.
Physical 100. Oh, I just saw this earlier today. There was a Zoro cosplayer in it, right?
Yeah, one of the dudes is a cosplayer, and he rolled up as Zoro. It's so sick. Wait,
amazing.
Let me see if I can find the chat. Can you send me the link to the clip that we were looking at earlier today?
People keep telling me I need to watch Physical 100.
Physical 100 was like the first one was pretty fun, but I don't know. I mean, it's just like it kept my attention, but like towards the end of it, I got like a little bored of it. What is this? Screenwriter apologized for
I saw this.
Screenwriter apologized for Dragon Ball Evolution. Says he dropped the Dragon Ball. I don't know what this is. This never happened.
Nope.
Just like the other Avatar never happened. Not the Netflix one. The Netflix one is like valid enough, but the previous Avatar movie, I don't even acknowledge its existence, and I don't acknowledge the existence of this one either.
I'm just glad to not have to be compared to that anymore.
Yeah,
that was the big
I think
thing.
like,
and look, now I can talk, and so I'm gonna talk a little bit now because that everyone before anything came out was just like, well, it didn't work with Dragon Ball Evolution. How the fuck are they gonna do it with One Piece? And it was like, man, I'm killing myself out here trying to make something really special, and everyone is just comparing it to something from almost 2 decades ago that has nothing to do with this. And I'm just glad that people gave it a chance.
Yeah.
I'm glad that people have liked it. If you don't, that's cool, but thank you to everyone who at least gave it a shot.
No, it was great. It was really, really good. Like it was wall to wall. I like that there was like reworkings of the original plot as well. I assume that was for mass consumption, right?
Yeah, some of it, you know, it's taken a manga from 1997 and making it for an international live action audience. And so there is some stuff that's got to change, but you know, we tried to keep the essence as much as possible. But what's also cool is because the manga is so much further, like when we were making it, there were new reveals, new information, new relationships and stuff that we became aware of that we could infuse into our telling of the East Blue. You know, like things like name dropping Jimbei and stuff like that. That was really fun. I think I've told this story before, but like when we started shooting, like Wano was going on in the manga, and there was some new information that's revealed in the Who's Who and Jimbei fight, and I like ran to our props department and had them redo a prop that was made to fit some new information that had literally just dropped in the manga. So that kind of stuff is fun, bringing things forward that we know were important or that we learn were a part of something that we didn't get to see before.
In some respects, you get to pull a Oda a little bit, because like his whole like one thing that's really awesome about the manga itself is that like there are things, obviously Easter eggs in the first episode, from the first episode onward, that you later find out is like massively important to the plot. So now you get to dive into his mind a little bit and like pull from the future and then dropped that in as an Easter egg, which is really, really sick. Tell Matt not to spoil it for you. Well, I am, since the last time we talked, I am now on Wano. I think I'm on like Wano Act 2. I'm on One Piece. So like One Piece saved my life. I think without the fandom coming together and like making this thing, I shouldn't be even saying this openly, right? Like, because it's technically like pirated. But I do have a Crunchyroll subscription. I have watched I have watched One Piece on Crunchyroll. Please don't get mad at me for those out there. But like the fan edit itself, like greatly sped up parts of Dressrosa and like genuinely cut down on like a lot of the filler stuff that you kind of have to add in when you are caught up to the manga and you're still trying to churn out anime. And in that process, like I was able to get back into it without just completely dropping the anime and like reading the manga itself.
Right.
And now I'm in Wano Act 2, I believe, and it's fucking awesome. It's so sick. It's really, really cool.
Wano's good.
Yeah, it's where I forget where I was early on last time he came in. What is this? Is Matt a Frobin shipper? What does this mean?
Frank, no, I'm not.
Frankie
Robin.
Oh, I'm a Robin Zoro shipper.
No, also incorrect. The only appropriate ship is Robin Law. That's the one.
Ooh, that's
two of the best, most intelligent characters. And like, look, Oda's always putting the two of them together.
Okay, fair. I think that's a fair assessment. I think like there is like a little bit of tension. I forget which act it was. I forget which arc it was in, but there was like, I remember when they were in the jungle, maybe was it Skypiea? Maybe like there's always like a little bit of tension between Robin and Zoro, which is why I was like definitely a little bit like I'm shipping him a little bit, which is so lame to even fucking acknowledge this stuff.
No.
We are full grown adults here, but no, I think the Robin Frankie ship is just a meme from when Robin tickles Frankie's balls.
They've had a special touch. They've had a special touch.
Yeah.
I get you on what you're picking up in Skypiea though, because it was also nice that like Zoro was really the last one to really accept Robin, and you come to see it through in Skypiea. And also, that moment when he catches her, in that 4-on-1 against Enel, which is one of the best splash pages in the entire series of like Zoro, Robin, Gonfall, and Wiper standing there like ready to throw down. It's so good.
Yeah. Let's watch this TikTok. If you got, you can send me your One Piece TikToks as well if you got some.
You can return this. It's what I was gonna wear on our honeymoon night.
Nothing in here but lip gloss.
Okay.
Suffer.
Ask him if he knows about cock piece memes. Okay, no. You guys, please, like, don't be fucking weird, okay? What do you think about the new One Piece re-release on Netflix too?
I'm excited to see what all it's gonna be, like again, similar to some of the remixing, if you want to call it, that like we did in the live action, if there are gonna be elements of that in it. I'm also just excited to see that early stuff in new animation, because the episode of East Blue is so beautiful. Like that's the best version of the Zoro versus Mihawk fight and a bunch of other stuff. And so it'll be interesting just to see what changes they might make, but I'm always down for like some updated animation for this stuff.
Yeah, I think like, there are obvious limitations from the time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm very excited about it. And I think like anything that makes this more accessible to a broader audience, I'm on board with.
Yeah.
I'm sure that there will be like loyalists who will be like, oh, how dare you, whatever. And there will be people that will get mad at it. But I think like remasters like this will work very well. I'm excited to hear what the soundscape sounds like when it's not Toei's soundboard. Dude, okay. I've joked about this. I want to hear your take on this. One Piece is very long.
Yes.
We all acknowledge that.
Yep.
We love it. It's so much content and it's great. I am of the belief that there's like a sum total of like 35 minutes of music in there across like 2,000 episodes. Like, no disrespect to Toei Studios, okay? But god damn, man, what's happening? We need like a fifth song.
Yeah.
They have a lot of intro music,
But the ones
they
that they
change
have,
up.
they're like everyone loves Overtaken and
Yes.
stuff. And
The songs go hard as fuck.
Yeah.
For sure. But it's like, come on. Like, it's so long. There should be a little bit more of a variety.
Let's switch it up every now and then.
Like,
yeah.
a little bit. Especially because, like, when some of the iconic songs that aren't played as much come into play, you're like, oh, thank God.
Right.
Finally. You're like excited. And I think it plays into it a little bit. But it is kind of crazy that it's just like people will cope and say there are different songs in there. Like, it's actually different. It's like they're variants. They're variants of the same song.
Yeah.
In many instances. They started switching up an Egghead. Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet, so I don't know. But Wano, I was excited
They
to
have
see
Egghead's
like
very good. It's
I was
awesome.
excited to see like the what the fuck is this? I was excited to see like, you know, the different like Japanese stringed instruments in Wano a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So
Love a good shamisen.
not just the music, it's the sound effects too. Yeah, that's another part of it. Yeah, their soundboard needs a little bit of updating, in my opinion. Tell the guy on the right I like his glasses, but if I was in school with him, I would probably bully him and call him Four Eyes. He's talking about me.
He's talking about you? Oh, I was going to
wait,
say
he
that
might be
is-
talking about you,
I
actually.
mean, that sounds a lot like my high school experience. I dressed pretty much the same, but now, you know, I could make a living off of the reasons
Also,
that I was bullied in school.
We're both wearing big-ass glasses. I don't know what the fuck Stu's talking about.
Just a couple of nerds over here.
Sometimes you don't need variety. Okay, dude. You guys are crazy. Do not spoil Wano Part 3. I'm watching dub and waiting for the next batch. What do you mean? Oh. Dude,
I wonder when the
think
next batch is.
I totally went from watching it in dub to having to watch it in sub for One Piece, and it's so good. Like, I'll say this much. I think maybe Frankie's voice is, you know, it's all right in the subs, but everybody else is like pretty fire.
In the subs?
Yeah. I don't like Frankie's voice that much in the subs.
What?
Yeah, I got too used to like subs over dubs, especially because like a lot of the laughter, in my opinion, translates really poorly in the dubbed version.
Yeah.
And I think like it basically it sounds way more natural in sub when you have like all these like weird laughter variants that everyone has like a unique laugh. But Frankie's the only voice where I'm like, ugh.
Oh, I love Frankie's. Every time Frankie talks, I'm in.
Frankie, super. Yeah, I'm on episode 70. No spoilers. Okay, dude. There's, you know, you
This
have
is gonna be a little tough. This is gonna be a little tough for you.
Yeah, you're gonna see some spoilers. Can you ask if we're getting a Muppet Chopper? Okay, I can't. He can't leak stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I'm not gonna ask you.
You're getting Chopper.
I mean, yeah.
You're getting Chopper.
God,
Can't confirm,
dude. When I found out that Chopper was supposed to be like a humanoid, like the scary monster version of Chopper, and that like the, you know, they basically told him like, no, we got to sell plush toys, like fucking dial this back. I was so bummed because I feel like Chopper as a humanoid, like scary demon would be so different and it would be so cool. Chopper now is great. He's a wonderful addition to the cast. Like he brings a different dynamic to the story. But I always wish to see him like as a monster.
I think there's something kind of interesting about cute Chopper still having that idea of feeling that he's a monster, because it shows you how internal like that shit that he's dealing with is. Because to everyone else, like, he's adorable. He looks super cute, but he still views himself as a monster. It almost makes it a little bit more sad to me.
Yeah.
Like, he can't even see how adorable he is in the beginning.
That's true. Him being a giant humanoid demon who still acts cutesy is really cool, to be honest. Possibly. Chopper got influenced too much by merchandise. Yeah. He's a cute doctor without. Yeah, Chopper is Doctors Without Borders. Okay. Frankie especially is on a pedestal in Japanese because of Oda's special treatment. He literally made Frankie fit the voice actor, not the opposite. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, he loves that voice because he had done stuff before. He's Django, and he's also Bon Clay, right? Isn't he all those? Yeah. So yeah, he loves that guy.
Yeah. Well, his devil fruit will awaken. Okay, dude, chill. What will awaken him to be a panacea via sakura trees? Haha, just a theory. I don't even know where. Okay. What was I gonna say? So I want to go through the arcs since the last time we were here because like I haven't really done recaps in a while.
Okay.
And I've gone through a lot of arcs since the last time we were here. I think I was at like Punk Hazard or something
like that.
This chatters, do you remember what arc I was on? Where is also okay, no, all right, that's here we go. Make a new One Piece intro using AI. Yeah, I think I was in Punk Hazard. Yeah, I was like either Fishman Island, like I was trying to finish Fishman Island, or Punk Hazard, and then I got on One Piece and I just like ripped through it and it was awesome.
Yeah,
and I want to go through the arcs that have happened since then, since the last time you were here.
Okay.
What is this? Matt, please don't take Robin's melanin away. Dude, I stand on that. I think pre-time skip Robin is the best Robin.
The best.
Like,
can't
literally
be beaten.
with the bangs. Okay? With the bangs.
Yep.
And she's like kind of, I don't know what, like in my head canon, she's Guyanese.
Huh.
Like the pre-time skip Robin.
Yeah.
Maybe because like, I mean, I don't know. It's just like Miss Sunday Robin is peak.
Yep.
Now, maybe not Guyanese, but like something like that. You know what I mean? I know she's canonically Russian. Okay.
Technically, canonically Russian. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always saw her as Latina because she's tanned, because Spanish is part of what she speaks for her powers. Like, that's what I always assumed.
I can see that. That's why, I mean, you know, it's not off base. Like, I'm talking like something, like it could be like a Latin American, South American, something in that variety for sure. And I wish they had never done the new Robin, even though new Robin's still sick. I headcanon her as Romani. That too. When I was a kid, I thought she was Egyptian. I mean, Egypt, as Joe Biden also famously acknowledged, is a part of the global Latina belt. So, you know, when he said Mexican, President of Mexico, Sisi. Robin with the cowgirl hat, exactly.
Yep. Peak Robin.
Robin was only tan in the anime. Post time skip, Robin is only lighter because she's more similar to the manga now, where she was always pale. Yeah, I know.
Yes.
But sometimes
we were
happy
gifted
accidents,
something that got taken away from us.
Yes. Sometimes happy accidents do make for you know, possibly better versions. You know.
All Robins are good Robins. This is still, that's ultimately, that
Robin
is
is still goated. I'm just saying that, like, I will never give up the my take that pre-time skip Robin is the best version of Robin. Miss All Sunday Robin is the peak version of Robin, in my opinion. Anyway.
Take away the cowboy hat? How dare you? I would never.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I would never.
You're talking to someone who's loyal to the fandom and also to the work, the original work. You didn't talk about the whole Cake Island. I remember you talking about the Katakuri fight. Yeah, what is this? Here's a timestamp where you left off.
We'll save it up. We'll save it for next time.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll do the we'll go through it now.
Perfect.
We'll start off where we left off on the arcs since the last time we were talking. What kind of animes have you watched since then? Since the last time you were here?
Since I was last here?
Yeah. What are you working with right now?
What's the big stuff that we've been doing? I mean, Freerin is incredible.
Do you want something to drink, by the way?
Sure.
I am also. Have you eaten yet? Good.
Or no, I had breakfast a while ago.
All right, I'm gonna get you some super dank Mediterranean food. You don't have any food like allergies or any restrictions, right?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Yes, Chad, Frieren is goated. I've been doing Frieren. I've been rewatching Bleach because Thousand Year Blood War is so good, and it really made me miss OG. So I've been doing a bit of a Bleach rewatch. What else? Continuing, Spy Family.
Frieren is a must watch, huh? I have not.
It's great.
Okay, I have not watched it. Is it on Hulu, chat? I mean, because I'm gonna dive in. I after this, I have a 15-hour flight coming up to Australia.
You got some time,
so I got a lot of time. Oh, it's on Crunchyroll. Oh no, I don't know if I have it on my phone. I don't know how to do Crunchyroll on my phone. Crunchyroll's really difficult user interface. Like probably one of the worst ones. Is shocking.
Dungeon Meshi is good. I have been watching Dungeon Meshi. Another shout out to Emily Rudd, who's on the English voice cast.
Hell yeah. Link Clink is Chinese animation and everyone should see it. Speaking of Chinese works, I will be watching Three Body Problem. Have you seen Dune 2?
Yeah.
Oh,
masterpiece. Masterpiece.
So fucking good. Holy shit, dude.
I have to check out Three Body Problem too. It's good. It's on my list for the weekend. Gotta check it out.
Yeah, that's what I have on my list. Okay, so for you from this place, there's so many good things to eat here, and I don't know what to show you first.
I trust you.
As far as Turkish food goes, this is my favorite restaurant that I eat from pretty much every single day.
Oh yeah.
And I want to share the Turkish delicacies with you, but I don't know what I should. Lahmacun is a must. That's an easy one. And then maybe like beyti. That's like usually something that people like for American sensibilities.
I mean, I go to you for my Turkish stuff. Chad, you didn't know this. Over Christmas, I was flying to the UK to visit my brother and his family because that's where they live. And I had like some massive delays and had to spend the night in Istanbul to catch a new flight and had absolutely no idea what to do. And I remember texting Hasan when I landed. So I was like, I got 12 hours in Turkey. Like, what should I do? So you're my go-to.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you some stuff right now. Don't worry. Hold on. Let's see. I think I'm gonna get Matt beyti kebab. And I think I'm gonna get you lahmacun as well to taste, to try it out. And that'll be enough, I think, for your first experience, first foray into this space.
Okay. I see people asking about the TCG game. I do play. I run a red green law deck is the one that I'm using right now. I have some new red cards that I need. I need to go find some more Paramount War sets because there were a couple of cards that I'm missing.
Instead of Adana, I'm gonna give him beyti. I think beyti's pretty good. It's like the best of all worlds. What is it? Have you played with Oda? Okay, dude.
No, I haven't played with Oda. I have though. I've done some deck building and some card trading and stuff with Naito, one of his editors.
That's sick.
Yeah, because he plays. He's big into it.
Look at the hamster here. They're.
I did hold her a lot when I first got her.
Yeah, that's really important. Is the beginning.
This is really good. She did a phenomenal job. Emeru is incredible at cosplay. She made me into. She turned me into The Witcher when I was out in Austin, and it was insane. I looked so. She made my buddy Will into a pretty anime girl, and me into The Witcher.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never felt so pretty in my life. Oh yeah, there's like, do we have a clip of this? I want to show it. Did you do your Zora costume? No.
Emiris can't believe what she have done.
It's sick armor.
Yeah, and she whipped this together in like no time. She did it in like such a short period of time.
I miss my hair. It looks so cool.
All right, you're gonna have to ask her to help me with something then.
Yeah.
I want to do. I've never cosplayed. I'm not brave enough, but now I think I don't care that I'm not brave enough, and I just kind of want to try it.
Wow. What would you do as a cosplay?
I mean, Law's my guy. I kind of feel like I'd want to do pre-time skip
no.
Law. You know,
Half
like the
of it
yellow
is what I have
hoodie
to
and
do.
the hat.
Oh, okay.
We'll
What, you
ask
guys-
her. We'll ask her. I'm gonna write in their chat.
All right, chat says do it. I'll do it. If Emery will help me, I'll do it.
I'm at the One Piece live action showrunner, and he's asking if you can cosplay him as Trafalgar Law. You have to go to Austin. I mean, she does come to LA. Let's see. Let's see if they see it.
Whoa, photography.
Hasanabi, a reminder. You would have received. You just received violates the channel's moderation settings. Check your whispers. Wait, what?
What'd you do?
I'm with
I don't
the
know.
One Piece live action showrunner. He's asking if you can cosplay him as
Ooh, Law.
Yes!
I'm
yes!
down.
Okay,
Yes, I can.
done.
What?
Done.
What the heck?
Thanks,
That's
Amber.
so
Hassan
cool.
with the connections?
Wait, that's crazy. He's just hanging out with him today?
What?
That's crazy.
Wait, is Hassan still here? Did he peace out?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I almost got auto-modded Lamau. Wait, what did you say? Sorry, I have very harsh auto-mod here. It's
Jesus.
very bad.
And Hasanabi,
Wait, what did he
fuck
say?
off. Yo, mama.
God,
All caps, Andy?
are they looking for a bathroom cleaner? I just want to be on set.
Are they looking for someone to awkwardly stand there? I can do that.
I can be a
Standing
water
there
boy.
awkwardly is my job
For
on
sure
set.
do that.
Can you unban me?
Yes.
People are so stupid.
Okay, I'm gonna stop being bald. This is embarrassing now. It's weird that I like
We're
being bald. Like, I
waiting
just like wearing the bald cap.
For the finished
It's a vibe.
If I
cosplays.
take off the wig and I just have that on.
Okay, I'm trying to not get auto modded. That's why I'm using no caps.
No more caps.
My weave. Oh, Jesus. We're waiting
These
for
are
the
all-
finished cosplays. Oh God, that means. I mean,
These
we're not
are
really
all
stalling
my
today.
fans
Most of the
in
time we do
here.
Cosplay, everyone's just fucking yapping.
These are
away.
all
You
my
guys are
fans
so
in here except for this
polite.
guy. I probably did ban this guy.
They're just so chill.
Venom Rat.
Oh,
You
God.
banned me for making a
No,
comment
my
about
forehead.
when he said how streaming is
have a
harder
cute
than a regular job.
forehead.
Lol.
Very
Let's-
nice.
It's
Well,
very cute.
if I pull the weave down, they don't know. Oh God, did I lose the baby scissors too? Oh no, I have them.
He called me a nonce, bro. That's why we banned you, dog.
Guys, I hate not having.
What do you
bangs.
mean?
Oh,
Yeah, Lake McGroove, the
Honestly,
sniper.
relatable. I get it.
I hate not
You guys
having
both have
bangs.
very nice foreheads.
I feel naked
Dude,
without
you
my
guys.
bangs.
I
You
love
know, I
people
literally
taking
have,
advantage of
like,
the fact that you're in her
million
chat trying to
clips
talk
of
to you to
people
get
making fun of my
unbanned back in
Yeah.
Well,
yours.
it's like an edited version of my forehead. Because the editor of our, I'm on this podcast with Asmon and Tectone,
Yeah.
and the editor, he made this edit where it looks like my forehead goes all the way up to here, and a bunch of people thought it was real. Wait, let me show you.
I don't
guys.
understand
Oh,
why she's
dude,
putting
I
on
have-
a
I
wig.
have a
Her
similar
hair already
edited
looks
where,
like
like,
Nico
they just-
Robbins' hair.
They just like Photoshop
But
my
I, you know,
bangs
she's the
out,
pro here,
but
so
I start my bangs pretty far back, so they think I have like a 10 head.
Oh my god.
unban me, bro.
Unban me, bro.
Nope.
I see the thumbnail.
Wait,
Easier
what?
to style. You gonna cosplay Frankie? Oh yeah, that's the thing. Well, obviously, like, obviously, for me, if I were given the opportunity, I would probably cosplay Doflamingo. Or
Fuck yes.
if I were to choose one, it's got to be Dofi. He is the
Best villain in the
He
entire
is-
series.
yes. Oh my god, which
Easily.
we'll talk about in a second. Everyone's saying Kuma, but like I think Dofi is the best.
Yeah.
He is the best villain.
Still the best
I
villain
also
of the series.
do really like what's the beast that they're facing on one of the warlords? His name? Damn it, I'm forgetting. The giant. One of the four pirate emperors. Kaido.
Oh.
I think
Yes.
like
Emperor, not Warlord. Yeah.
yeah, not warlord, sorry,
Kaido.
emperor. I think Kaido is pretty sick too. I think Kaido is also pretty sick. I would do Kaido.
You do a sick Kaido.
Yeah, I think I could pull. Kaido is at least like a better fit than Dofi.
You could do that.
Yeah.
You'd have to do the full sleeve done.
Dude, oh my God. He's
He's the best. Wisdom,
Wisdom is
y'all,
so
if you don't
good.
know him, go check him out. Go follow him. He's
so good.
Incredible.
Who's your dream Dofi cast, Matt? I don't know if you're. Can you say?
I feel like I can say, but that's one that I haven't thought of a whole lot, just because we're not there just yet, obviously. But man, who would be an ideal Dofi? I don't know. Throw some names out. Ryan Gosling, I actually think would be fun.
I mean, yeah, but that's just. I feel like that's just Ryan Gosling because he's Ryan Gosling
and he could do anything.
Yeah.
I'm a big Lee Pace fan. Maybe not Dofi, but I'd love for him. Obviously, I'd love for anybody to be in the show.
What is this? Usopp during Ramadan?
World Water Day.
During Ramadan.
Go drink water. Drink water. Salt thirsty. Salt thirst. Drink water.
During Ramadan. This jacket he's wearing is so sick.
You sip.
Killian Murphy as Ace. He's a little
He's
bit.
a little older.
Old.
Yeah.
He's a little old. Oh my God, Ace. God. Ace is another one of my. Ace used to be one of my favorite characters. I still love him. I still think he's one of the best.
Yeah.
It's just like makes me so sad. What have you should Matt your blast off tweet? Wait, what? No, why would I do that? It's
Timothy Chalamet. Come on, man. I love Timmy, but not. He's not Ace for me.
Yeah, Ace is not like a waifish twink. What the fuck? Like he's kind of yacked. He's not like out of control jack, but he's like very different vibes, I think, than Timothy Chalamet. Robert De Niro for Ace.
Does the showrunner have final say in casting? Great question. So what we do is we do the casting process. We sit with people, we look at tapes, we do callbacks, all of that kind of stuff. And we have conversations, of course, with Oda for the important characters, like what he really wants to make sure is represented in a particular character. And we, as the production, will go through the casting process, come up with a choice or a couple of choices, and then we will present them to Oda and say, here's what we like about this person. What do you think? And it becomes a conversation. So we do a lot. That's how a lot of the stuff on the show really goes, is we'll have early conversations with Oda, and then we'll do kind of the majority of, I guess, the legwork of it, you could say, and then present some stuff to Oda, have further conversation with him. So that's casting, that's like set designs, that's scripts, obviously. We kind of bring him in the beginning and in the end. And when he's like, yep, okay, cool, let's move forward with this, then that's how it goes.
Someone asked, is Matt allowed to talk about if we saw Afro Luffy in live action?
Bro, I have gone on record as a Davy back fight lover. Because
you said it here.
Yeah. I do not take it back. Because I am a gentleman, I am a cultured gentleman. I love that arc. So if we get there, yeah, I want to see Afro Luffy.
Okay. Unironically, I think Kai would be great cast as a Sunny. Wait, what? Yeah, okay. Someone said Danny DeVito is Chopper.
An interesting choice.
Yeah, same vibes.
Yeah.
Definitely. What does a showrunner do for the show? Oh yeah, I forget that there's like a lot of people who are oblivious to this sort of thing. Sure. How would you describe it? I mean, he runs the show.
Yeah, the showrunner is kind of the ultimate decision maker. So in the stages of like making a show, a showrunner is the one who's dictating, okay, this is the story that we're going to tell for the season. These are the things that I want to see. This is the stuff that I kind of want to do. You lead the writer's room in how you're going to come up with the scripts. Showrunners also, they'll typically like do a pass on scripts before they go in, or if there are a lot of changes that have to be made, those kind of revisions, that falls to the showrunner. But then I'm also involved in all of the prep and production stuff. So like when we're getting concept art for things, when we're starting construction, I'm signing off on all of that kind of stuff. Casting as well. Like you have a hand and kind of a lead in every aspect of the show. Why not just call that position director? Because a director, for the most part, especially in television, is more there to see the script through. They work with the actors. They, they do early assemblies of the episodes themselves. A showrunner kind of goes beyond that because you're not just directing the cast or directing a particular episode. We're in it from beginning to end. Like, I was sitting in editing when the strikes happened. And I had to stop one day, of course, because we have to stop all work, because any work, especially from a showrunner perspective, any work is writing. When you're editing and changing stuff in post, that's rewriting. That's rewriting how an episode is structured. You're just doing it with footage instead of doing it with words. And that was tough. Like having to put I didn't get to finish the show.
Yeah.
Because we were on strike. And so I know there's one thing that people have talked about like really missing from season 1, which is feeling that we didn't do enough with Usopp. And, that's something that I take on. I listen. We're proud of what we did, but we can always do things better. And we're taking a lot of that into our second season. But one of the things that was kind of weird for me also is watching the show without having to finish the edit, because we shot much more Usopp content, especially in episodes 7 and 8, that actually made it into the show. There's a whole thing about Usopp in episode 7, like really starting to craft some of his specialty rounds. And there were a lot more aspects to the Chew fight, that moment of him hiding and like psyching himself out and being like, everyone else is counting on me. Everyone else is standing up. Like, I've got to stand up. We shot all of that stuff. So I don't know why it didn't make it into the show. I miss it also, but I wasn't there to finish editing. But trust me, we know people want more Usopp, and we're going to give it to you. If you know some of the stuff that's coming in the manga and the anime, there's some great moments, some really great things coming up for Usopp, and we're going to make sure that we do right by him.
Hell yeah. Have you seen this guy?
Who's this?
This is a boxer. I think Ben Whitaker is the guy, right?
Is that a white beard tattoo on his back?
He does. He has a white beard.
Is that real?
Yes, bro. He has a white beard tattoo.
That's
and he
hard
fights.
As fuck.
The guy I think he's fighting, Prince Nassim, is also like a very interesting fighter as well, from what I understand. They both are very like they love styling on their enemies. Oh, he's not fighting Prince Nassim, sorry.
You've got to be good if you're going to fuck around like that.
Well, you got to be good if you're a part of the Whitebeard crew. So obviously, he's the best of the best, Higher quality of the tattoo. Oh, come on. Son of a bitch, dude. Okay, yeah. Fucking got my ass. All right, dude, in front of a guest, in front of an esteemed guest, nonetheless, that is messed up,
I know
bro.
how it goes. I watch you. I know how this goes.
Oh my lord, dude. Yeah, that's just fucked up, actually. Okay, well, here's the top of the hour ad break. If you no longer want to see those ads, All you need to do is subscribe. Oh my God, I have another banger for you to show you actually. Here, don't look yet.
I already know what this is. She is the greatest. I
know
her love of anime. Like I love the Todoroki cosplay that she did a couple years ago, but yeah, this JoJo one is absolute fire. Amazing.
She's so sick.
Yeah,
she's so fucking cool. Yeah, amazing. I'm a hot girl, 100%, 100p. I'm a hot girl. I was very upset that Crunchyroll did not invite me to the Anime Awards. I've been trying to work with them for a minute now, and I would have loved to be at the Anime Awards, but also obviously they invited Megan Thee Stallion instead. So much better choice.
Let's campaign though, because I was a little bit mad too. I was actually at their offices like 2 weeks before.
Wait, they didn't invite you to the Crunchyroll Anime Awards?
No. To be fair though, they did invite me. They had a really great. They were doing a lot of really cool stuff for Black History Month, and they invited me to come and speak at their offices just about like my experiences, my love of anime, and all of that stuff. So I'm trying to get in bed. Oh, also, I'll have to send you a photo. They gave me a really nice gift for speaking to. They gave me a sick Doflamingo figure that's like too big to fit on like the bookshelves where I put most of my other figures. I'll have to show you. It's amazing.
Oh, that's
then. If
dope.
you guys are figure collectors and you know the Portrait of Pirates,
dude,
series,
I have so many figures. They're all
same.
Look down there. You can see some of them. I've never like unboxed them. I guess we could unbox some of them and take them out of the box.
Oh, unboxings?
There's so many, dude. I have so many fucking figures. It's crazy. Everybody always makes fun of me and says like I'm like a meme. Because, like, to normies, when they see my wall back here, they're like, oh, this guy's got a bunch of fucking Funko Pops. I'm like, they're not Funko Pops. Funko Pops suck.
It's different. I'm not a Funko fan either.
I don't like Funko Pops.
I'm not a Funko fan either.
These are figurines. They're very different.
Right. They're not toys.
Damn, this is crazy. Look at this.
Kirby.
Okay. Let me pull this.
They're artistic figurines.
Is this just a day? Wait, what day are you on now?
I've
Oh,
only
is this the
gone up to,
one?
like,
Hold on.
day
Let's pull it
12
up
or something
here.
because I've been skipping so many
That's
days.
the one.
Ooh.
Well done, chat. Well done.
Oh,
yeah, that's the one. Fucking sick.
Oh my! I'm buying it.
Love
I'm
it.
fucking buying this, dude.
Love
Are you
it.
joking?
But you're already
Oh
so
my
nice.
god! Oh, fuck! I'm buying it right now.
Do you
Fuck
guys know
this.
who Liam is? Probably not,
so
right?
good.
He's a Mario speedrunner.
Oh, I
yes,
saw.
yes.
Yes.
No, no, no,
I
yeah, I
know
didn't
Wars.
actually
He always like,
This is the thing. It is dangerous. It is a slippery slope.
Dude, I'm
This is what I spend my disposable income on.
dude. I mean, it's the best thing to spend your disposable income on. I'm literally buying it right now.
We gotta go to Little Tokyo together sometime. We gotta go hit up Jungle and stuff.
Oh,
go do a little figure
yes.
shopping.
Oh, dude, I would love to do that. Absolutely. Wait, here, maybe I can do a PayPal checkout real quick. Thoughts on DC's expansion into anime? Wait, what?
Oh yeah, with the Suicide Squad isekai.
They're doing a Suicide Squad isekai? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, let's take a look at this. Dude, anime is so dominant. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild how much it's like, I mean, it's always been like very popular, obviously, but I do feel like, especially recently, it is like, it has become more of a, in our lifetime, like we're the same age.
Mm-hmm.
In our lifetime, I feel like anime went from being something that was like kind of even weird by nerd culture standards.
Yep.
To like straight up every fucking normie watches at least like consumes like some kind of anime or manga, which is very cool. Yeah, during COVID, I feel like it really blew up.
Yeah. And I'm here for it. You know, some people like to take a gatekeeping approach with that kind of stuff, but I'm like, great. I love the fact that there are kids in middle school and high school and stuff that aren't getting bullied for liking anime like we did when we were younger.
Yeah.
Like I love that. I love that more people get to see the great kind of storytelling and artistry that exists in anime and manga.
Yeah. And also like I think I will say like here we can talk about like the most there's a couple things I want to show you. Hold on. My head is like I'm all over the place. I want you to tell me, first of all, are you familiar with CJ the Champ?
Mm-mm.
Ooh, you're really going to like his shit then. He is a massive fucking weeb. He has a series called like Black Air Force Energy.
Yeah.
Where he'll like talk about which character has like the most, Black Air Force One energy.
Love it.
But there's a couple things I want to do. One, I'll show you some of his stuff, and I think you'll like it. Beyond Scared Straight, JoJo edition. Majin Buu, the Ultimate Menace. He has a lot of really, really cool stuff. But I want you to rank like which anime characters are the blackest. Like as far as like which anime characters are canonically black, even though they're not actually, like Piccolo being,
I mean, he's one of the tops.
A great example of this.
He's one of the tops.
I want you to, if you're comfortable doing that,
yeah,
we can do that. Also, I'm also like trying to fucking log into my PayPal so I can buy this
figure.
Buy this fucking figure.
I'm gonna steal one of these zero sugar Mountain Dews and see what this is about.
Oh, do you want? I have zero sugar Major Melon and I have regular Mountain Dew. Or like regular diet Mountain Dew.
I'll grab one of those. I've never tried the Major Melon.
If you like melon flavor shit, the Major Melon one is incredible. Hold on, I'm gonna grab it for you. You can talk to them while like, dude, I'm having a hard time putting this fucking PayPal code in. It's crazy. Let me do this.
Does Matt think there will be good anime adaptations to follow? Yeah, I do. It's always been a matter of the right people not only seeing value in the space, but the right people spearheading this stuff. And you're getting things, you're getting people who grew up with this stuff, people who love this stuff that are in positions to be able to make these adaptations. I think that makes all the difference. It's the same kind of thing. You can look at the difference between certain Marvel movies that we had pre-MCU, like Kevin Feige is a massive fan. He loves this stuff. He knows this stuff. And him being behind it is the reason that we have things like the MCU now. And so I think and hope that there will be others. And also, I don't think we're the first. I think I've said this before. If you have not seen the Wachowskis' Speed Racer, go watch that movie. It is anime as hell. It is so much fun. That is a real true, thank you, sir, like early first really good anime live action. That movie rules. But I do think there will be others. And I'm excited to see them, I know they're working on a Naruto movie right now. I'm sure we're going to start getting news about a lot of other adaptations being made.
Yeah, definitely. I think there's, what I think is like one of the greatest non-anime but anime style movies I've watched in recent years? RRR.
Oh, yeah.
It is, by the way, which apparently is so popular in Japan for understandable reasons, for what I just basically mentioned, that it is still playing in Japanese movie theaters right now.
Really?
Yes. Like they still play RRR in Japanese movie theaters to this fucking day, which is sick. And I totally understand why.
Yep.
Like it permanently exists in my mind where he like rips out the animals and in one of the final battle sequences, and they're like fighting with animals, like throwing animals at the fucking at the British soldiers. It's like,
it's ridiculous. I think it's on Netflix if you haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. So that's another one. Speed Racer and RRR. Put those on your list for this weekend.
Yeah, definitely. The most disrespectful moments in anime history is another like thing that he does.
I mean, look, there's one. Killer Bee is black as hell. Love him.
So part of the reason why I wanted to do this with you is because as a black anime head,
mm-hmm.
Like your experience with this is obviously unique, especially because you're currently wearing a Dragon Ball shirt.
I am.
And I feel like Dragon Ball, especially for Latin America, is so important. Like Akira Toriyama is such an important figure. And there are like certain animes that really exploded in popularity among like black and brown communities in America. I obviously like Dragon Ball Z being one, and then I would say I guess like what's another one? What's another big one? I feel like
I mean, Naruto
is another
one.
Yeah, Naruto is definitely another one as well.
I think a lot of shonen specifically really resonate with people of color, because if you look at a lot of shonen protagonists, they're underdogs and outcasts.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of people of color can be made to feel that way, you know, in their own lives. And so seeing someone that is able to rise against that, that's able to prove themselves, that's able to turn people to their side and find friends, is really inspiring, and something, you know, that was great to see, that it's like, oh, well, if they can do it, we can do it. Yeah. And I think that's one of the things that makes it really impactful for, you know, for people of color, especially.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's like, I mean, One Piece especially is like, and Bleach too, to a certain degree, is like very diverse in its casting.
Yeah.
Like it's very cool in that regard as well. Wait, let's see what people are saying. We claim Meruem in the Chimera Ant King, Mugen in Samurai Champloo, and
Mugen and Yoruichi, 100%.
Yes,
100%.
For sure. We should hold on. I'm gonna take notes on this, and then I'll like pull them up, and then we can talk about it. Hold on. I'll open up a new one. This is my Australia notes. Okay. Black anime, canonically black anime characters, and then we can rank them. Well, you can rank them. I'm
Jet. Yep, we claim Jet from Cowboy Bebop. 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
All of the Aokiji.
Yep,
yes.
Aokiji, definitely.
Dude, I still like.
Definitely.
I was shocked when I found out that like the three admirals, like I guess the what was the other one? What are the three admirals? Like, what are their names?
Aokiji.
It's Aokiji,
Kuzan, and Akainu.
Yeah. So I thought all three were like all three were black. Maybe not Akainu.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought he was like more like Hawaiian or you know, Samoan. But like Aokiji and wait, hold on. I'm gonna pull him up real quick.
I can see Aokiji is 100%. There's something about Kuzan. He's got like big like black uncle energy.
Dude, you cannot convince me that like it is shocking. When I found out that these are like real life Japanese characters, it blew my fucking mind. I was like, what? They're not black? Like I felt betrayed.
Yeah.
Cause like
Kizaru, not Kuzan. Yeah, sorry. Kuzan and Aokiji are the same person. Wrong K.
It's just like it below, especially these two. Like I thought that they were black. Like I definitely, I was like, he's Samoan and these two are black. It turns out he is like, I think after like a Hawaiian dude, maybe like he was like styled after a Hawaiian dude, but like it blew my mind that they're not. They're Okinawan. Yeah. Okay. Well,
like, yes, Kizaru is Italian. He definitely does read that. But there's also like, if you've got a black uncle, you've got one that is a lot like Kizaru. Like he is Italian and black at the same time.
Yeah. Italians are POC anyway. So, dude, come on.
I know.
It doesn't like the vibes too. Like it doesn't make sense. Like they're first of all, they're way too swagged out. Like it's just, I don't know. This part I just don't understand that how they were actually Japanese.
He's got waves. I mean, yes, look at him.
Yeah, I just don't understand how they are like real life Japanese people that were also like directly crafted off of real life Japanese people too. Like it's not even like, it's basically like a very faithful adaptation. Okay, I'll put these guys in as well. Kizaru. And Aokiji. Kizaru reminds me of the older Yakuza from Yakuza 0. Yeah, he does look like that. A little bit. He does also have Adam Sandler vibes. As well.
He does.
He does kind of look like Adam Sandler a little bit too. I don't know how.
I have seen some people claim Vegeta as well.
You think really?
I kind of see it. I kind of see it. He's
Okay.
that like, he's that real angry dad that you just want him to tell you that he's proud of you. I get that.
Their actors starred in the Yakuza films? Oh, they did?
Yeah, they're actors. They're like 3 actors that he based the Vice Admirals on. Oh, Skeeter Valentine, 100, everybody knows this. Skeeter
Okay.
Valentine, everybody knows this. Again, really angry dad, drippy as fuck, weird slang. Like, come on. For the 90s, the Valentines are 100% black.
Here's what they were designed after. Are the One Piece Navy Admirals designed after real life people? Yeah. Yusaku Matsuda. But like, come on, dude. I mean, no, I refuse. In my head canon, Aokiji is black, 100%.
I'm with you.
Yeah, and Borsellino Kizaru, detailed after Kuni Tanaka. And then Suzuki Akainu after Bunta Sugawara. Oh shit. Isho's after a real Whoa, I did not know that. He's so sick. He's so fucking sick.
Yeah, Fujitora is great.
Ooh, Jinbei. Black or Hawaiian?
Hawaii.
Samoan.
He's Samoan.
I think,
yes.
Yeah.
I know in the
I think-
SBS, like his thing, I think he's Indian, I think is what Oda said in the SBS of like where
really?
Just answering the question of like where these people would be from, in the real world. But yeah, Jinbei, I had always read Samoan.
Yeah, that's
with
what I
Jinbei.
think so too. Yeah. Completely off topic, but I never understood why Norman Osborn in Spider-Man has waves.
Because he's that guy.
Yeah, that is
He's
one
one of
is
the
a funny
greatest
thing.
Marvel villains ever.
Yeah, 100%. If we are talking about a character who's Black Widow, Schnitzel from Chowder is 100% a black man.
Whoa, Chowder is a show I've not thought about in a long time. And yes, Chowder Schnitzel is definitely black.
I have no idea what this is.
Chowder was a great
Real
Cartoon
life
Network
counterpart, Schnitzel.
great old school Cartoon Network series.
Okay. Bakugo is black. I stand on this. I don't know what I don't know who Bakugo is.
My hero.
Yeah.
I don't
One of the
know.
chat said Oscorp has always been in position of incredibly advanced wave technology. Yeah. Okay. They had this whole convo at DreamCon. Wait, really?
did they?
Then be black. Wait, hold on. 57% no.
See, I've got to go no with Jinbei.
Yeah, I don't think Jinbei's black. I think Jinbei's Samoan.
They finna discuss their piece. They finna say their piece.
That's awesome.
They're having arguments on the mic. That's amazing.
Wait, hold on. Let him speak. I want to hear the argument.
All I want y'all to do is understand this. You talking about Jinbei, the individual character. But I'm here to tell you all the fish people were oppressed, African Americans.
Okay.
Yes, if we're going with fishmen on the whole, they're all black.
Yes, of course. I mean, that one is like 100%. Like that is directly what he wrote it off of.
Yeah. And we leaned into it. And I know some people were a little upset that we leaned into it. I know some people were upset that Arlong was a little bit black, but also I don't care.
Wait, why are they mad about that? That's like, that makes sense.
Some people just thought that we leaned into it too much. And that, like, I love McKinley did such a great job portraying Arlong. And I love how black he is. Because also at the end of the day, it's like, I saw something in that. Oda confirmed it. And I was like, cool. I'm a black showrunner of this show. I'm going to make it a little bit black.
Yeah. Also, like, this is what I don't understand about the fandom sometimes. Like, where people are like, oh, like the One Piece is not woke. It's like, dude, it is literally the wokest fucking anime, like across the board. What
we
are you
talked about that last time too. It's like One Piece is very political, whether you like it or not. It is. I'm sorry.
Like there are every single arc is designed after like one political concept almost. Like you can point to a political concept, like, but especially as far as like Fishman goes like, that's crazy. It's directly about slavery and emancipation. What the fuck?
Yo, you guys like Ava? Yeah, absolutely. Evangelion is one of the like earliest formative anime for me. Ava, Akira, obviously, and you know, starting with a lot of the Toonami classics, Cowboy Bebop, Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, Outlaw Star, the underrated GOAT. That series, Hasan, if you've never seen Outlaw Star, easy, quick, 20.
Isn't Outlaw Star? It's a OG one, right?
Yeah,
it's the OG anime, I think, right?
Yep. Outlaw Star is so.
I've never seen it.
Fucking good.
I've
got it. I'll lend you. I've got the collector's box set. I'll lend it to you. It's so good.
Catch up to Wano, damn you. I know. Okay. We'll rate my arcs in a second. Let's keep going off this tip.
Had a Malcolm X. Jimmy was supposed to be the patient Martin Luther King. That's why he got to live on. The other guy died just like Malcolm X did. You already know the vibes. All the fish people was black people. They couldn't go to the island. They sent them underwater.
They were literal slaves.
They were slaves. They were slaves. They had bread. They had.
I mean, Fisher Tiger, obviously. Like that one is a given, I think.
Yep.
Come on.
It would be racist. It would be racist not to acknowledge that. Okay, that would be racist.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Is there a part 2 to this? Because I want to see like all the other ones.
Yeah,
that they talk
I just want to see like a run through of some of the characters that they were debating,
and then we can give our takes. Me as the white guy, I gotta have a take, obviously, of course. This is how it works. Where does anyone have the second one, or how do I even go back on fucking? It's TikTok. What the fuck? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Here's part 1. Where's part 2?
Aaron Yeager is black. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh god. Oda said in an SBS that if Jinbei were in the real world, he'd be from India, but I can definitely see him as black too. I'm convinced on Jinbei being a Pacific Islander.
Yep,
for sure. Okay, let's talk about the most Turkish anime characters. There's nothing like you can point to. Here's a link. Non-human characters that we all know are black from Down Magazine. I mean, that one is like not. That's a given. Garnett is yeah.
Wilt from I mean, Wilt is based off of Wilt Chamberlain. Like, yes.
Yeah, these are
Killer Bee. We all know it. Piccolo, blackest one out there.
From what I heard from my brother, Piccolo is black because of his mannerisms. He's aloof and has a tough demeanor. Guy got a clean, bald, round head, and even though his skin color is green, black people relate to him because he's a different color than all of his peers in Dragon Ball Z series.
That last point, though, that's so real. People even joke that he's black because he's willing to take care of someone else's kid. Piccolo is Gohan's true father.
Yeah. Cake from Adventure Time.
Grim. I haven't heard that one before. But he's Jamaican. Oh, no, that makes sense. Right. He's Jamaican.
I don't know who made the decision to make the Grim Reaper Jamaican. Brad Pitt. Have you seen Brad Pitt doing patois?
No,
have you never seen that? No. Oh my god, what was the fucking movie? This is one of my favorite cringe. Meet Joe Black. Oh, dude.
Oh, I do not even remember this. I can't think of the last time I saw that movie.
See, immediately it comes a Jamaican. Here it is.
Doctor.
Oh, just 1 second. I'll be right there.
Please, my mama is sicker than him.
This is gonna give you whiplash. I'm just letting you know if you don't remember this moment.
No, I completely blocked this out.
Obia.
No, Mama.
Obia, man. I'm going to die.
Mama, stop it. It's just a man.
What's Obia?
Bad spirit. She just thought fever. She don't mean nothing. Please help us.
Of course.
Bad spirit.
No, Obia, sister. No devil, no dopey. Everything gonna be airy.
Oh.
that reaction
exactly like
that reaction is like, what did you just do? Why would you do that? Why would you do that, Brad
Have you
Pitt?
registered? Okay.
I'd be looking at him too.
You going to be all right, Mama?
Of go over to Dr. Lady Mom. Gonna be fine now.
Don't leave. Don't leave me.
She'll be right back.
Don't leave me with this psycho. What the fuck?
No, I do not remember this at all. Now, unfortunately, I think I'll never be able to forget it.
Oh, this is the greatest.
Obia.
Right. Will be evil, I not evil, oh man.
And what you is then?
I from that next place.
You waiting here to take us? Like you's the bus driver to there?
No, man, I on holiday.
Like, you didn't have to talk to her like that. This is a very deliberate and unfortunate choice.
Oh.
He's just the goat.
He is. Still love him. Still the greatest.
Yeah, he had to do it. He had to do it.
I don't think he did.
To do it these things.
I'm not sure that he did.
It's so bad.
Dr. Lady, make it high.
Dr. Lady, make it Irie.
This pain go through and through me. Make it go away.
I can't, sister.
You can, mister. Take me to that next place.
It's not your time now.
Make it time.
You can't prove it the way things got to be.
Please.
Maybe even if he tried to lower his voice a little bit, it might have helped a small amount.
Nothing.
Not as much as not doing it.
Yeah,
But
nothing salvages this at all, especially with the fucking highlights too. It's just so.
It was a different time.
So unimaginably out of place and completely out of pocket, out of orbit. Same as Gary Oldman in True Romance. It just had to happen. No, that one is like that one is iconic. Now that I've like watched it, do you know what that one is?
Yeah, I know True Romance.
So that one is iconic for a different reason because it's like self-aware in the way that the character is designed. This is like white man touched this, okay? Like every part of this is like very clearly to make him seem like he's popping off, okay? Like the viewer is not supposed to look at this and go, this is so funny. The viewer is supposed to watch this and go, wow, how incredible. He's doing a phenomenal job with this. Like
really connecting with this woman.
It's so fucking hold on, I speak jive. Exactly. It's got the most intense energy for no fucking reason. Oh, Jesus. Oh, the food's almost here. I'm starving. Brad Pitt stuns with perfect patois. This is what I like to call white boy swag. Are you familiar with there's a content creator on YouTube called Shaoma? Shaoma, New York City, NYC. He is a white dude who lived in China and actually does speak like really good Mandarin. But one of his things is like a lot of these like YouTube polyglot people is that like they'll go to like random places, learn a couple phrases, and like try to say it in like what we think is a perfect accent if we don't know the language. And like I recently found out because he tried to do it in Turkey that he actually isn't. His accent is not as great as I thought it was because I'm a native speaker. So, but his clips have been memed to oblivion at this point where it's like, wait, he did one? No.
Outside, they were like,
white boy speaks Jamaican language, shocks Jamaicans. Oh, no.
Like baby clothes almost? Or like,
just t-shirt.
Just t-shirt. Jamaican t-shirt. Oh, me never yet go yard, but me don't like to buy some Jamaican things, man.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Shama. Me and Frankie are here today in Jamaica. Queens. Yeah, right, Jamaica Queens, which is actually a real place in New York, and it's called Jamaica Queens because there's a lot of Jamaicans here. Yeah. You may have heard that Jamaicans have an interesting way of talking.
Your man.
Sometimes it gets mischaracterized.
He is a really nice guy, and I think. But there's a reason why everyone memed him into oblivion like this. White boy speaks Jamaican language, shocks Jamaicans. Oh my God. Oh Jesus.
He's in fucking Queens.
Why do you constantly do this? It's very rude. I expected better from you when it comes to discussing this issue about this topic. Fuji and every Zahrani can't keep up with your shit. What? I don't even know what you're saying.
Move on.
characterized as like broken English or like bad t-shirt. Me and Frankie here are gonna go around today trying to survive for 24 hours in New York City speaking only Jamaican patois.
All right, let's do it.
Can we do it?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, here we go.
Turn up.
Hey everybody, real quick before we get back to the video, just wanted to give an amazing thank you to our one code holiday.
That's
Is
oh
Matt
yeah,
Jamaican?
it's so cold. I was thinking about
my maternal grandmother was. Some of my people, I don't really have ties to other than food, because man, some of the food that my grandmother used to cook when she was still alive was just the best. But I don't have much connection beyond her to.
You are much more.
Part.
Well, you are still much more connected than Xiaoma is. That's
fair enough.
You're about to be shocked. Okay, you're prepare to be shocked by white boy who speaks Jamaican.
I'm not getting these ones. Me that like fit by a hat. Me that like fit by a hat. How you think?
Oh God, he went for it again.
He's like, maybe she didn't hear me.
Wait, are we think I'm all right, me that like a hug. Yeah. Me. All right, bless up. Be cold, man. Me the scarf. Yeah. Me that like to buy a one with Rick. $10.
He does pop off in Mandarin. That part is, at least he's got that for sure. You act like you don't. Is this Chet Hanks? This is the early variant. Earlier variant. Why do you insist on showing all of your guests cringe? It's just a part of the process.
It's
I
fun.
had to do it to him.
It's fun.
I had to do it to him. You know. Oh, okay. This is so bad. Anyway, this is Xiaoma. Okay. I don't know how the fuck we got here. We were talking about
Bobby
Grim
from
Reaper.
Flapjack. That's one that I haven't really thought of.
Bobby from Flapjack.
Flapjack was such a great show.
Marceline, the Vampire Queen in Adventure Time.
Huh.
She's a daughter of the ruler of the Nightosphere and a black human woman. Her complexion is basically the same as her father's, but don't let that fool you. Our favorite vampire queen is also strong, independent, effortlessly cool, queer black woman. Tobias from Gumball. I haven't watched a lot of these things.
I haven't watched Gumball.
Every animal in The Princess and the Frog.
Yep. Tracks. The Lions in the Lion King. Absolutely.
Let's face it. The only reason why 90% of the characters in this movie were animals is because of Disney's dumb tendency to make BIPOC characters non-human for the majority of their films. Don't get it twisted though. Lewis, and it could definitely give a human term for players a run for their money. Lions and Lion King. The hyenas in Lion King. Penguins and Happy Feet. King Julian and the other
100%.
lemurs. Okay, this is not as anime focused. This is all Western animation. Yuck. No, I'm kidding. I'm not one of those guys. Okay, so there isn't a part 2 of this panel discussion because I really wanted to. Wait, let me see. Wait, maybe we can find it. And Dill Picklets. Damn, she posts a lot of TikToks. Okay. Every One Piece character based on real people. What is this? Wait. Django's based on Steven Tyler? I thought Django
A lot of
was...
people think that it was Michael Jackson. And there are some, especially in Django's like OG costume.
Yeah.
It's pretty smooth criminal.
Eneru is that tracks 100%.
Yeah.
Thank you, 34MKD50 with the 50 big ones. Frankie Jim Carrey, yeah.
He's just Ace Ventura.
Yeah. Hody Jones is Michael Jackson.
I mean,
really?
Look at his skin.
Look at this. That's crazy. Okay. Late stage Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that one is an obvious one.
Yeah.
Whoa. Trafalgar Law, Valentino Rossi. What, really? I don't know enough about Valentino Rossi.
I don't think I've heard the Stevie Ray Vaughan one before.
Yeah. bro. I teared up at the end of the arc when he's like, when he's talking about how he blinded himself, and he's like, I wish I could. What does he say? He says like, I wish I could see it. Like you must have been very kind or something to Luffy. God, this is beautiful. I got fucking chills. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna go grab it right now.
Okay.
No source on most of these. Oh yeah, he says you look like
Sure.
a kind person. God, such a good fucking line.
Yeah, I knew the Dr. Hogback one. Oh, I didn't know Inazuma was based on Cruella de Vil, but now I absolutely see it.
No. Slander.
No, this though I do believe is real. You didn't that the Gorosei are based off of like these real figures. This I have
Wait,
seen.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, so this. Oh my God, Gorbachev. Oh my God. Oh, that does
I mean,
make
look
sense.
at him. It's like
Oh my
undeniable when you look at them
God.
side by side.
Oh my God. No way. Wait, who's Itagaki Taisuke? Is he also fucking like socialist or some shit? I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay. This is lahmacun.
Okay.
Have you ever had lahmacun? No. Okay. This is like one of the most important Turkish foods of all time.
Okay.
Okay. And this place does it very well. It's like pretty close to traditional. So the way you're supposed to eat this, it's not Turkish pizza. People call it Turkish pizza or Armenian pizza or whatever, but like it's not. It's not pizza at all. There's no cheese. It is minced meat with spices and like peppers and onions and things like that.
Sounds good.
Okay, I got a lot of food. I always do this whenever I get. Oh, we got some pide. This is a pide that you use to dip into some of the appetizers.
Okay.
Oh shit. Put it over here. Utensil for you. Okay. So this is ezme. It's a spicy. It's like a spicy app. It's like almost like a salad, like tomato paste. But yeah, here it is. You don't mind spice, right? It's not super spicy.
No.
Okay, good.
Love it.
Here, let me put it over there. And then, I mean, I got myself food that I always eat every day. Tzatziki, obviously. I'm sure you've had that.
Yes.
Before. Oh, here's the fixins for the lahmacun. You have maydanoz, which is what is this called? What is maydanoz in English? Chat. There's some Turks in here, surely. Cilantro? No, parsley.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's not flat enough to be cilantro. Okay.
So you're supposed to, and you can do this yourself, or I can make it for you if you want. But in the lahmacun, you're supposed to put the onions and tomatoes, unless you have an issue with any of these things. But onions, tomatoes, and the parsley, and then you you squeeze the lemon on top of it, and then you roll it up, and that's how you consume it.
Oh, huh. Okay.
Okay. So that's how you're supposed to eat it. And then last but not least, I got myself chicken that I have every day that I weigh, and I'm going to be weird about it. But this is beyti. Abi önce sade bir tattırsaydın. Yok. This is beyti. It's got tomato paste. Here, I'll make this larger. Hold on. So it's got tomato paste. It's wrapped up Adana, basically Adana kebab, which is again minced meat. It's like köfte, like a meatball kind of, almost like a long way. That is wrapped in a lavash. That then, oh my god, my mouth is watering. Then you put tomato, like a tomato sauce on top of, and you're supposed to eat it with the yogurt in the middle as well. Here you go. That's yours. And then what is this? Oh, I got hummus as well. Classic. That one is just that's comes with the food because it's free, right? For orders over $40. Okay, so can we see the not pizza again? Sure. Do you want to make it yourself? Here you go. Lahmacun right here. Here it is. Put it over there as well. Like put it on top of the. You can pull. You can throw that on the ground. The sweater. No. The sweater you can put on the ground. Yeah, there you go. And then just put it there if you want. But yeah, lahmacun is like probably getting cold, so I would suggest starting with that one. Yeah. If it's not pizza, why isn't it pizza box? Because, dude, it's probably the most effective way of most effective means of transportation. Okay, but it has nothing to do with pizza at all. You've never had hummus before? It sounds fire. That's crazy.
What?
How the fuck have you not had hummus before? Valentino Rossi is nicknamed Il Dottore as the doctor. Oh, that kind of makes sense. Okay. My Turkish restaurant calls it very thin Turkish pizza. Yeah, because the reason why Turks call it whatever the fuck, like pizza in America, is because they want to sell it to Americans. And most Americans need to like identify it as something that they've consumed before, something close to what they've consumed before, or else they won't try it. So that's why they do it. To trick Americans into trying a delicacy. Where the Ayran at? Ayran, in all of my experiences, is oftentimes like the least appreciated part for the uninitiated. So I don't even do Ayran anymore when I'm getting people that have never like had a lot of Turkish food to try Turkish food for the first time.
What is that one?
Ayran is a yogurt drink. So Turks originally come from the steppes, like in Turkic people come from Asia. And therefore, because they were nomadic early on, they would travel a lot and they would make use of horses. So dairy, due to horse milk, was a major part of Turkish cuisine. And ayran, and as you can see, there's like yogurt literally in the middle of that thing as well, in the middle of the beyti. Like dairy and yogurt is a massive part of Turkish food. He crushing weed? No, he's actually pulling the parsley's like stems, which is you're supposed to do that. He's doing it. He's a natural. He's a natural Turk.
I like to cook.
Yeah. I didn't even tell him that, and he's doing it. And you're supposed to do that, so he got it right. I've yet to have good Turkish food in LA. This place is called here. I order from here every day. I already eat here all the time. I already eat from here all the time. But this place is called Levant, and it's incredible. I think that might even be like Lebanese. Maybe they're not Turkish, but they are. This is the most consistent, most faithful food, like Turkish food I've had in the United States of America.
Oh, not just LA.
Are you shitting me? Ayran is the best thing ever. I'm Polish, by the way. Maybe that's why. Lamau is called Levant. Calls it Turkish. Yeah, well, it is Turkish. The food, a lot of the food is like, I guess, Levantine food.
How tightly or loosely do you roll this?
You can.
Does it matter?
It doesn't really matter. See, I knew you wouldn't like to. That's why I asked you do your own thing. You don't like tomatoes.
I'm not a big like.
No, it's all
tomato
good.
paste. A tomato like this. I'm excited to dive into.
Yeah.
Whole tomatoes, not my thing.
No, I feel that. A lot of people don't fuck with that. Or they get like cringe about they don't like raw onions too.
I love raw onions.
Yeah, me too.
Raw onions on everything.
What does Matt think about the new X-Men show and the woke complaints, especially being familiar with the Marvel brand? I mean, there's woke complaints about everything. Nerds are fucking unbearable. You don't have to speak while you're eating if you're uncomfortable.
Very good. Nice spice level to it.
Yeah. A little bit of spice. Lahmacun is the shit. I wish I could have it more, but it's like too many calories for me.
I will finish, and then I will answer that X-Men question.
Okay. While we're actually, the reason why I wanted to show you CJ the Champ is because I love his channel. I watched some of his stuff before. You watch Baki, right?
No.
You have not watched Baki?
Baki that's a blind spot for me.
Oh my god,
I haven't watched
to.
Baki.
Okay. Do any of these pique your fancy? Escanor from Light Up Sketchers of Black Forces, Tokyo Revengers, Black Air Force, Energy the Anime.
Madara, that's interesting. I wonder what
Omni-Man has Black Air Force Activity.
Very, very much so.
Look how he just duck slaps Rex, bruh. I enjoyed that way too much. Play that again.
Here, we'll watch this while we eat. It'll be a good introduction to his content.
Alright, y'all, so I watched Invincible. And after finishing this show, I only got one thing to say, bruh. This man, Omni-Man, has pure Black Air Force activity. Yes, damn it, I said it. J. Jonah Jameson has finally showed us his true power. My God almighty, Peter Parker, your ass best get to stepping. Cause J. Jonah Jameson is not playing any more games, bruh. But anyways, yo, this man, Omni-Man, is a pure savage. Like, I have never seen something like this before. And after watching this, I might have to do something, bruh. I just might have to put this man in the round table of Black Air Force activity. Now, I know Invincible's not an anime, but shit, we might have to make an exception. So y'all already know I got the evidence on deck, and we will see if this man is worthy to be sat at the round table of Black Air Force activity. But before we start our investigation, let me go ahead and give out that spoiler warning real quick. If you have not seen Invincible, do not watch this video because you will be spoiled. But like for real though, if you have not seen this show, I highly recommend watching it. In all honesty, it's one of the best shows I've seen in a minute. But anyways, Exhibit A. This man murked the entire bootleg Justice League, or the Guardians of the Globe, whatever the fuck you want. My nigga, they the bootleg Justice League. I mean, look at some of these niggas, bro. We got bootleg Flash, bootleg Wonder Woman, bootleg Batman, bootleg Aquaman, but he's a whole ass, musty ass, stank ass fish. Then we got bootleg Martian Manhunter. And then I don't know who the fuck this supposed to be. I'm just calling Green Bitch. Then we got this nigga. I don't know who the fuck this supposed to be either. But yo, this man Omni-Man hold every single last one of they asses, dog. Like, look what he did to bootleg Flash, bro. He crushed his head slowly. And while he was doing that, he was trying to punch him, but he was breaking his hands while doing it. And what makes this worse, this shit probably felt like an eternity for him. So he just face plants Walmart woman, and he grabs bootleg Batman out of the fucking air and slams his ass on the canvas. And then Green Bitch just got annihilated. Like he put his whole hand through her face, then used her as a body shield. Then he just clobbers Aqua nigga and got his ass ready to be stuffed in a fresh can of tuna. Hey, but Loki though, they did start jumping him though.
Fight back, nigga! Fight back, nigga! Fight back! Fight back!
But then he rips off Martian Manhunter. Gut checks this nigga so hard he blew his back out. Sent Walmart woman back to the great value aisle. And sent this nigga packing back to Valhalla. So yeah, that's Exhibit A. On to Exhibit B. This man destroyed an entire alien civilization. So these aliens are attacking Earth and shit, right? So this man, Omni-Man, comes in, right? Makes them go back to their portal and retreat. But Omni-Man said, fuck that, nigga, y'all ain't going nowhere. So he flew through their portal to their planet and murked the entire civilization. And he did this shit in like the matter of seconds. And to top it off, bruh, they literally made him a portal so he could leave and go back to Earth. But to thank him for that, he decided to drop a big ass rock on their asses, then just leave. Bro. And the thing is, bro, in this episode, he said something that should have sent off red flags for like everybody.
You don't seem to understand. Earth isn't yours to conquer.
This man said Earth isn't yours to conquer. So in my head, I was like, wait a damn minute. Something ain't right here. But Lord have mercy, bro. This shit was just getting started. But before we go into Exhibit C, our final exhibit, we're gonna take a little detour real quick because we got a little special exhibit. So without further ado, let's run Exhibit S. We gotta talk about Battle Beast. Alright, I know this is a Omni-Man video, but y'all know damn well I was gonna talk about this nigga. This man is a absolute savage. This dude literally bodied everybody's shit. This dude literally came to Earth only because he thought they had worthy opponents, bruh. But obviously, them niggas were not worthy for shit. Look how he just bitch slaps Rex, bruh. I enjoyed that shit way too much. Play that shit again. Obviously, if you cannot tell, I do not like Rex. Well, I mean, he ain't as bad as Amber, though. Jesus Christ! Her ass belongs to these streets, bruh. But you know what? That's for a whole nother video, bruh. Look how he just smacks this nigga, bruh. Sent his ass to oblivion. This was when I realized there is no plot armor in this show at all. And he bathed in his blood, my guy. Oh, bro. And look at this no power having ass looking nigga right here. Like, the fuck is your stupid ass gonna do, dog? You deserve to get your wrist broke. Like, you just saw the strongest dude in the room get bodied. Like, what bright idea went through your head when you thought of this? I have no powers. The strongest dude in the room with powers just got bodied. What should I do? Bull rush his ass. And then Monster Girl tried to attack him, but he sent her ass to the Shadow Realm immediately. And this man got so bored because they were so damn weak, he left. Absolute savagery, bruh. So that was our special exhibit, Exhibit S, and it is time finally to move into Exhibit C. Omni-Man, Omni-Man, Omni-Man. Okay, so the entirety of Exhibit C is basically the entirety of Episode 8. But some stuff happened before that real quick. So some dudes tried to run up on him, but he murked every single one of them. He broke Homeboy's spine. And then the immortal dude came back to life just to get his ass clapped and sent back to Valhalla again. So then we finally figure out what these Viltrumites actually are. They are not like Kryptonians. Everything Omni-Man said from day one from the jump was a damn lie. These niggas are Saiyans. They got a whole ass empire and everything, dog. So after he told all this to his son, he called his wife a pet.
What? I do love your mother, but she's more like a pet.
He called his wife a pet. Oh my god, bro, this actually kind of hurt me a bit too. I was like, damn, how you gonna call your own wife a pet, G? So after that, he just starts beating the dog shit out of Mark. But then these jets come to like, what, stop him or something? What the fuck are jets going to do to this nigga? Like, these dudes are literally sitting ducks. So obviously they get murked. I feel bad for that one dude though, bro. He got saved and everything. He was like, oh my god, I'ma live, hip hip hooray.
You almost killed him!
Instead, you saved him. So much effort. For what?
Bro. Hey, yo, RIP to background character 985C, man. Then he decks his ass all the way to the city. And then, oh, bro. The train. The goddamn train. I'm not going to cap.
This is one of the best scenes, like, of all time, in my opinion. Like, one of the most insane scenes of all time.
I first saw this scene, I started screaming, dog. He used him as a meat shield to literally kill everybody on that train. Oh, bro. This scene right here just had me, like, shook. Me and all the homies were just sitting on the couch like, damn, he really just did that. Used his own son as a meat shield. Then he slams his ass through a Carnival cruise ship. Then threw his ass to the Arctic, caused a whole ass avalanche. Then this is where the real ass whooping began.
What's 17 more years? I can always start again. Make another kid.
This man really said, I could always make another kid. Oh my God. How do you tell your son that? Then he just ground and pounded his face until he turned his face into a goddamn piece of meatloaf. And then obviously, of course, we get our world famous meme.
You're fighting so you can watch everyone around you die. Think, Mark.
Whew. Jesus Christ, bro. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna have to make an exception. Omni-Man will be the first outside anime character to enter the round table of Black Air Force activity. I can't deny this. This is pure savagery on another level. And hell, you know what? I'll add Battle Beast in that hole too. My God, yo. But anyways, man, Invincible, this show deserves all the praise. I was not expecting this. I thought it was gonna be just a generic ass superhero show. But my God, man, this blew that out the water. So, man, I can't wait for season 2 and 3, man. It's gonna be fire, bro.
I feel like season 2 was like, like
I haven't even started season 2.
Yeah, I watched it a little bit, and then just kind of dropped it after a while. I still haven't. Show him Baki. He don't need the context. Honestly, Baki is so good.
Well, it's what I hear. It's like, you know, everyone's got that one thing that like they've missed or whatever, and Baki is one that just passed me by
because it is so. I mean, Majin Buu: The Ultimate Menace is pretty good too. This one's a classic. I think I might have shown you this before. Maybe last time we were here.
This man and slaps him in the face. So then Buu looks at her and he says, "Do you like eggs?" And turns her into a literal egg. Then he said, "I like my scrambled."
Baki's another one that like all of my normie friends also love. Like all the lifter friends I have. Like I know like a bunch of like normie lifter dudes who don't really watch anime at all. That don't really like fuck with anime. They watch Baki because it's so sick. It is so, oh God, it's the best. It actually is the absolute best, dude. There's real life characters in it. Che Guevara's in it. Muhammad Ali is in it. Donald Trump is in it. Barack Obama's in it. It's madness. It is just like it's so fucking good.
Menaces. Truly terrifying creatures. The rarest breed of the anime character in today's society. Their ignorance, disrespect, and disregard for human life is just unmatched. That is why we made a roundtable for these rare breeds of menaces. And the person leading that charge is the little pink ass this absolute menace, absolute demon, the ultimate Black Air Force, Majin Buu. This thing is the ultimate personification of a hood. Like, this ain't even like a Black Air Force. This is a Black Tim, a Fila, a Shaq, a damn Fubu. This little is just absolutely terrifying. There's a reason he's at the front. So, y'all already know your boy got the evidence on deck, and it is finally time to observe the ultimate menace. So, without further ado, Exhibit A. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So as we know, Majin Buu has multiple various forms. And with each form, he gets even worse to just outright what the f***. So obviously, we have to start from the beginning. So I present to you Exhibit A, Fat Buu. So as we know, Goku and Vegeta are fighting right now, and that's giving all the energy for Buu to wake up. So when Buu hatches out his shell and everybody sees him, everybody's looking like, you telling me this fat ass Captain D's Patrick Star Kirby looking motherfucker is the terror of the universe? You gotta be kidding, right? Like, look at him, he's waddling. So Deborah's looking at Bobby like, really, my boy, you was really hyping all this up? What a pity. So then Buu looks over at him and he's like, boy, I know you ain't talking with that receding ass hairline. Like, god damn, your look worse than Vegeta's. So then Buu starts steaming. And then he smiles at him and he swings and gouges out his eyes. Look at him, he like, nah, boo-boo. Shut your stupid ass up. This man just laid out the Demon King with a kick. Look at Gohan, he like, ain't no way, boy. I just had a whole 3-episode fight with this man, and he just kicked him like a rag doll. Ah, hell no. Time to go. So why they flying? Buddha already caught up. He like, oh, where y'all think y'all going? The fun just getting started. Look at Supreme Kai, he like, oh my God. I'm about to die. Man straight up clapped his
You don't have to finish
face.
the other one, by the way.
He
I
just
know
started
it's
beating the
probably.
brakes off his ass.
So I want to try
This
it.
man comes from the top rope.
Yeah, I should have warned you that I was gonna feed you. It's very Turkish, but
Like the Big Show and sits on his ass. His ribs, his organs, his spine. Oh, that man is done. So then Gohan comes in and tries to stop.
oh yeah, it's Adana kebab. That's what is in it, in the middle of it. I forgot how much death was in DBZ. DBZ is awesome. It's very violent. You know what else is awesome? Not seeing the ads at the top of the hour by subscribing. Here's a 3-minute ad break now.
But Boo said, get your bum ass out my sight.
Home run.
God, send my boy flying. So then Deborah comes back and tries to lay the hands on him again, but he literally
Oh, question for
turns
you. Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z?
They're two very different series, and I love both of them for different reasons. Obviously, DBZ is where I started, and it's an amazing, battle series. And yes, Dragon Ball is also a battle series, but there's the sense of adventure in OG Dragon Ball is, I think it gets the win for me. I love that early stuff. I love just Goku, Bulma, like the OG group traveling around, having adventures, still fighting, but it's Dragon Ball for me.
Same. That's what I prefer.
this man into a cookie, and he straight up devours this in one bite. Oh, nah, bro. This man literally just turned the Demon King into a damn gingerbread man and devoured him in one bite. So then Vegeta pulls up, but come on, y'all. It's Vegeta. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Vegeta's my favorite character. And I already knew he was gonna get his ass beat. So he wraps him up and traps him. And look at him skipping. He's like, hippity doo dah, I'm about to whoop that ass. Yippee! Here we go. Boom! Straight up booted man's. Then he comes from the top rope again and God damn! This bro just started pounding him. And that done, bro. GG. So Vegeta's like, well then, if I can't beat him, might as well just blow myself up then. Trunks, love you, kid, but to be honest with you, you were an accident. And that man Vegeta just straight up blew himself up, and he took Boo with him. Or so we thought. This man really rebuilt himself, and he is still kicking, bro. So after this, Boo just goes on a complete rampage. They went to this one city, so he's like, all right, everybody bring that up. So then he's like, all right, what I want to eat, cake or candy? Candy. So he turns everybody in that city into candy. The man started inhaling them like Kirby. And this man just really gobbled up this entire town in the amount of seconds. Then he decided to spit it out. And bro just laid out the entire city. Then he went to the next one, lifted them up, and turned every single one of them into a chocolate bar. So after this, Goku
This is
finally
the problem, because like I'm watching this, I'm like, damn, I could really rewatch DBZ right now. And it's like there's so many other new things to watch, but that doesn't happen. Like I even said, I'm rewatching Bleach right now.
Mm-hmm. Dude, there's the world of anime. Once you get into it, once you open up that door, is so vast. So much out there, so much content. It's the best.
for like the entirety of the damn episode. Man was looking like he was taking the fattest doodle of his life. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, Goku was beating the brakes off his though. Man grabbed him by his antenna and started playing paddleball with him. Look at him, boing, 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 boing. Bro, looks like he is doing this with no effort. Then he throws him into an entire building. Bro, Goku, bruh, I thought you was all about saving the people of Earth, but apparently not. Bro, chucked him into a bunch of innocent people and chucked him into a whole building with probably people still in it. And look at him, he like, man, them. We'll wish him back with the Dragon Balls. So then Goku powers down and he's like, all right, listen, my boy, I'm about to run out of time, so I got a proposition for you. Wait 2 days, and there's gonna be a warrior that's gonna wanna box you. And also, stop listening to that bum-ass chameleon. Like, for real, my boy, you should off him. So after Goku dips, who's like, man, you know what? He was right. So he grabs him and punches his head off. Then bro chunked him and blew him to smithereens. Then look at him, he's like, yes, Boo free man. Hip hip hooray, no more bum-ass chameleon. So later on, he's flying around and then he's like, Boo getting tired, man. So he stops in the middle of the road in front of this truck. So the dude in the truck like, hey, get your fat ass off the road, cuh. So Boo turns around and he says, mister, I have a question. Am I handsome? Then the dude in the truck like, hell no, nigga, you get no bitches. Now get the out the road. Then he looks at him and he's like, shut your stupid ass up. Truck coon ain't got shit on me. So then he says, you know what? This is a good spot for a house. So he lifts everybody up, turns them into Play-Doh, and builds a literal house out of them. Man is dead ass on creative mode at this point. So after this, Boo continues his rampage. So he sees these boats and he's like, Boo play with boats. So this man starts skating on the water and bro blasted through the ship. So homie right here is drowning, so then he grabs on the Boo. And Boo's looking at him like, nigga, get your bitch ass off me. And dog sent him to the moon. So then Gotenks pulls up and you already know this man talking shit. And it's like, you fat Captain D's Big Mac #1 combo bitch ass. Oh, don't think I'm done. Oh, Pillsbury dope boy looking ass. Oh, 2012, these can't hold me back. Rick Ross looking ass. But y'all already know Boo was not having that disrespect. So we just started beating the brakes off his little ass. Man was like, stop playing with me. Then he picks him up, he's like, oh yeah, you was talking about that good a second ago. And now look at you, beat the up. Man, sent that boy to the shadow realm. So then after this, Mr. Satan pulls up and they actually become friends. So they outside playing with this dog and this hunter ends up shooting the dog. So Boo's like, oh my God, what is this debauchery? Am I feeling some type of sympathy right now? Absurd. So after this, Boo starts steaming again. And then he shoots out this cloud. And in that cloud is another Boo, but he's skinny and he's gray. Then he walks up to him and he's like, hey nigga, did I just catch you feeling some type of sympathy? We don't do that bitch. So he starts punishing this man, beating the absolute brakes off of him. So Boo shoots his beam at him, but bro blows it away and it hits him and he turns into chocolate. And bruh just ate him. And then he starts to transform. So yeah, that was Exhibit A, and it's time to move on to Exhibit B. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, Super Boo. So as we can see, Boo has turned into
bread
Super
with the hummus or no?
And this is where it just started to get outlandish.
I feel like you
so
might be full.
The first thing that this man
So feel no
does is
pressure.
jump in homie's mouth. No, like for real, like this is like actually disgusting. I'm not showing this. But anyways, though, he ends up blasting off to the lookout. So when he gets to the lookout, he's like, all right, listen up. I was promised a fight 2 days ago that there's gonna be some strong ass, so produce that ass. Come on now, chop chop, don't be shy. So Piccolo ends up making a grave mistake. So Goten and Trunks aren't ready to fight, so he ends up saying, there's plenty of other people on Earth that you can kill for your amusement while you wait. So Boo's like, all right, bet. So he starts walking around the lookout and he's surveying how many humans are left alive right now. So after he's done, he lifts up his hand and uses human extinction attack. And he straight up deletes the entire human population. So after he's done, he's like, all right, I'm done. Now bring that ass. So Piccolo's like, all right, listen, my boy. Just give us one
It's kind of wild that we watched a show as children where there was just like straight up genocide.
Yeah, that stuff kind of gets glossed over when you remember things about
like when
these
I
arcs.
when I think about it like now with like today's understanding, I'm like, damn, that's like insane.
1 hour. That's all we need. And bruh's like, an hour? Hell no. So then Fidel starts talking. She's like, it's just an hour. I hope you're not scared or you're a chicken. Then Boo looks at her. He's like, shut your stupid ass up with that Cell Saka Gohan cut you got going on right now. Matter of fact, I should just kill you. So then Piccolo's like, yo, just chill out, bro, and just wait the hour. So about 5 minutes later, while Boo's waiting, Chi-Chi does one of the dumbest things I have ever seen. She walks up to this man and slaps him in the face. So then Boo looks at her and he says, do you like eggs? And turns her into a literal egg. Then he said, I like my scrambled, God, he literally turned her into an egg and stomped her like a roach in front of her son. Oh my God. So about half the time passes now and Boo's like, you know what? I'm done with this waiting. Bring that ass now. Piccolo was like, bro, it's only been 30 minutes. Bro's like, I'm done with this shit. If I don't get this fade right now, I'm deleting all y'all. So Piccolo takes him to the hyperbolic time chamber so he could fight Gotenks. So he's back there and he's like, really? These little goofy ass niggas? All right, bet then. So they start to do the fusion dance, but Boo blitzes Trunks and socks him. So Trunks is like, yo, bro, chill. How you gonna attack a that's transforming, bro? That's anime rule number 1. You just committed taboo. So when they finally fuse, Boo's like, oh, it's you. I already ran your fade once, but I guess I'll do it again. So yeah, bro, Boo was just bullying him again. Bro straight up juggled Mance and sent him all the way back to the door. Like, look at Mance, bro. He's just chilling, living his best life. So after this, Piccolo ends up destroying the hyperbolic time chamber. So he's like, haha, now nobody can get out of here. So Boo's like, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. If I'm stuck in here, I ain't getting no more candy. Oh, now this just won't do. So this man literally screamed a hole and teared open the dimension. So bruh just straight up slithered away. So he comes back outside and starts looking at everybody. And then he says, chocolate? Chocolate! 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 This man just turned the entire cast into chocolate. Bro straight up devoured their souls. So later on when he's fighting Gotenks again, they end up unfusing. So bruh just fell asleep. Bruh said it ain't even worth it at this point. So then Ultimate Gohan pulls up. And this man wanted all the smoke. Bruh straight up stared homie down and said, I'ma kill you. And he started laying the hands on him. Bruh was looking like he was fighting Cell again. But of course it didn't last long. Man straight up absorbed Gotenks and Piccolo. And Gohan literally sat there and watched him do it. So then after this, it was raps, bro. He was beating the brakes off of Gohan. So then Tien shows up. I'm sorry, I can't take this seriously. Tien?
Listen, no Tien.
Get your ass out of here. And then bro just ended up absorbing Gohan too.
Living
so then he ends up
holding
smacking
off
around Goku and Vegeta like they
imperfect Cell. Even for a little bit.
Damn ragdolls. So then they have to resort to using Vegito. And man, oh man. This was a undeniable ass whooping. Vegeta was smacking him up. Like this wasn't even funny. So after Goku and Vegeta beat the brakes off of Boo and rescue everybody that he's absorbed, he starts to transform again. And dear God, it's time for Exhibit C. So without further ado, Exhibit C. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally reached the climax. And Lord have mercy, may God help us all. Exhibit C consists of Kid Boo. So as we can see, Boo is transforming right now from this really big buff form. And Supreme Kai is losing his mind right now. He's like, oh my God. Oh my God, it's him. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. The ultimate Black Air Force. No, let me not even say that. The ultimate menace. Kid Boo. So Vegeta's like, look, Kakarot, the little got smaller. And they hella confident right now. So while this is happening, Supreme Kai is having PTSD right now. Bro's like, yo, this is the dude that killed all of the Kais. West Kai, gone. North Kai, gone. South Kai, gobbled up. Grand Supreme Kai, dead. You want to know why I became Supreme Kai? Because everybody else is dead. So stop acting like shit is sweet. So Boo starts admiring the scenery. So bruh's like, time to assert my dominance. Then right after he's done, he shoots a ki blast immediately. So Vegeta stops it from hitting, and Goku's like, yo, this nigga was about to blow up the planet. So then Vegeta's like, hey, yo, try that again, nigga. I wish you would. So Boo turns around and looks at him. He's like, all right then. So he starts charging up a ginormous one. So Goku's like, yo, chill. But Boo just smiles. Bruh said, bye-bye. This man really just showed up, blew up the planet for no reason at all, and didn't even say a word. You know, villains always be saying, I'm gonna destroy Earth. Frieza, fail. Well, I mean, he did do it in Resurrection F though, but he did it like a though. Cell, I'm gonna blow up the Earth, and there's nothing you can do. Fail. Boo, bro didn't even say a word. He just
That's why he won it.
I mean, we should have known he was about that life when the first episode he shows up in is called The End of Earth. So after this man rebuilds himself almost immediately, learns instant transmission, then starts going from planet to planet, blowing up every single one searching for Goku and Vegeta. Man said that fate is not running away from me. So then Boo does one of the craziest things I have ever seen. And this is where he cemented himself in my books as the ultimate menace. He went to heaven to beat the brakes off of dead niggas.
I beg your pardon?
He went to go get more smoke from the dead ops. Look at Krillin and Yamcha. They like, oh my God, bro. Ain't no way this is happening right now. Boo said, that rest in peace shit. I'm whooping that ass again. So this man starts beating the brakes off of everybody. My God, bro hit Krillin with a 3-piece combo, then started suplexing him with his antenna. So now this man is ready to wipe everybody from existence. But then he senses Goku and Vegeta again, and he's like, oh, time to go. Like, bro, imagine you are in heaven resting for eternal peace, and you see your op come trying to get some more smoke. Like, bruh. That's just outlandish. So he pulls up to the Kai world and he's like, yes, my fade. So he starts fighting Goku. And while he's fighting this man starts emoting, laughing and dancing while he's pummeling this man.
Oh my
God.
God.
Bro can't even form words, but he's still talking You bitch nigga. But ladies and gentlemen, what we really have to get to though is the absolute violation, absolute ass whooping he gave to Vegeta. Like, good God, he was pummeling this man. Bro saying, looks like I'm gonna have to make your hairline more up than it already is. So Vegeta just ends up getting laid out. But then he ends up getting back up, so Boo's like, so you wanna be a Black Air Force, huh? I didn't. Consider this initiation. So bro ends up indenting his foot in his spine. Then the nigga said, go and started choking the life out of man's bro. Oh my God. And that was all she wrote for Vegeta. He was done. So then Mr. Satan wanted some smoke, but come on, bro.
My toes! My organs! My feet!
So then Fat Boo pulls up. So Kid Boo like, booga booga booga. If it isn't the big ass bubblegum shrimp looking motherfucker. So we just started wailing on Fat Boo. Bro is wailing on himself. He is fading the good version of himself. Look at him, bro decided to take a whole time out on him. Then he grabs him and starts gut checking him. Bro said, I'm about to make you lose your breakfast, lunch, and your dinner. And Fat Boo was done too. So the way they had to beat this man is just absolutely mind-boggling. They had to get everybody, the whole damn Earth, to give this man Goku some energy so he could extinguish this damn menace. The thing is, he started to push it back. But the plot kicked in, and the ultimate menace was slain.
Spirit bomb.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is why little homie sits in the front. Like, some of the stuff he was doing was just unexplainable. He faded the entire cast, blew up the Earth on the first episode he showed up in, faded his ops in heaven, as well as deleting the entire human population. Dog, So,
I think the heaven part is the funniest. Like,
yeah, that's basically it. So hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure to follow your boy on IG and Twitter. I'll have the poll up for the next video the day after this is uploaded, and I'm out of here.
I like him.
Yeah, he's great. Goku Black, the god who hated mortals. Okay, anyway, we don't have to watch any more of this for now, but I just wanted to watch something while we were eating, especially because many people don't like. I gotta look up this dude now, the Itagai Taisuke. Itagaki Taisuke. Hold on, let me see this real quick. Okay. Itagaki. He's a Japanese politician. He was the leader of the freedom and the people's rights movement. Wait, what the fuck? Founded Japan's first political party, the Liberal Party. Wait a minute. Bro, I don't understand.
This is a whole new thing for you to explore now. All of the people that the Gorosei are based off of.
Yeah, I just like, I'm... But like politically, they're all over the place. You know what I mean? Like they're not aligned even remotely. Like from Gorbachev to Marx to I don't even remember this one. I don't know these guys that well yet. I only know them as like they show up a couple times.
Yeah.
And they're always like talking about, you know, some other shit that's going on. But then also, I think like in Reverie, there's like a reference at the end of it to like, shit, what was the family? One of the families that actually came down, not Dofi's family, but the other, the
Vivi's family.
Yeah, Vivi's family.
The Nefertari family, yeah.
Yeah. Like that's when they first mentioned that he's also like descendants of the dragons, right? I think.
Or that he's their D's.
Yeah.
We know a bit about them, more about them now than where you are at the moment.
The Lincoln one is a stretch. Everyone knows he was black. What do you mean? Like Abraham Lincoln is black, or are you saying Gorosei 5 is black? Like I'm confused.
I was just agreeing with that one's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah. What is this? I think I passed you up on One Piece recently. I'm at 3 episodes from the end of Wano. Actual comparison for Gorosei 1 is Giuseppe Garibaldi, one of the founders of the Democratic Italian movement. What the fuck? Fathers of the Italian fatherland. Dude, Oda is such a fucking politics nerd, dude. I swear to God. I don't know how the fuck people don't see that. Like, I don't understand it. Like this part especially.
Because people don't want to see it. Oh, so it goes back to that X-Men question before. It's like, yes, for people that are complaining about the X-Men being woke, do you not know what their inception was in the beginning? Stan Lee, like that's what's also nuts, because at least Stan Lee was even more vocal about his politics and the things that he believed in. So to look at some of the stuff that he was doing and complain about it being political, like that's always what it was. That was the actual point that Stan Lee was making with some of his work.
Yeah. Netflix apparently is doing a Baki Hama versus Kengan Ashura collab thing, but honestly, chat, I don't know about this. Unless it's drawn, then it'll be great. But I tried to watch Kengan Ashura. I didn't like it that much. I'll be honest with you. I know a lot of people love it. You guys have suggested it before. I watched it, and I think Kengan is like CGI too. Like, there's a lot of CGI in it, and I don't really like. It's not. I can't stand the art style. Yeah, like it's just very. Like they try to do like a, like faithful to the, like they try to do like a manga looking CGI. Have you watched Kengan Ashura? Yeah, I don't really like it that much. I think the new Trigun is the only CGI that I've watched where I was like, that shit's fire. Or
new Trigun looks cool.
or the CGI components in the movie series of obvious. I can't believe I'm forgetting Guts. Berserk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Berserk has some CGI stuff in the movie, not the CGI animation, not the CGI animated series. That's the worst CGI of all time, obviously. I have heard good things about Blue Eye Samurai. Like a lot of people ride for Blue Eye Samurai as well.
Really, I think you'll dig it.
Shit, I should actually download that as well on my Netflix lineup before it's too late for me to leave.
Yeah, that'll be a good use of your time. That's a really pretty series.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of great things about that. CGI is against my religion, can't fuck with it. I'm just saying, I think that the Trigon CGI is actually pretty good.
We cooking now?
They're just cooking now. You know who was cooking though? Megan Thee Stallion. That's who. Okay. All right, we watched The Boxer. We talked about this. All right, before I let you leave, we got to go through the arcs real quick. The remaining arcs.
You got to finish up the stuff that you've caught up on.
Yeah, does anyone have that tier list chat? We also have the updated one, major characters and Warlords tier list maker. We could do that. This one is good.
Mm-hmm.
To do, you have first Sanji.
Oh, we're gonna piss some people off here. Okay, Sanji is an S tier character.
Yeah, of course.
Easy.
Okay, up next, Ace. This is gonna be your tier list, by the way. I have my own opinions, and I feel like we are going to have differences in opinion here, but go ahead.
Ace is a B tier character.
Oh,
Ace is a B tier character.
Oh, you stabbed me.
He's cool.
Oh,
I like him, but there are so many other characters in this series that are better.
Hurts. I feel like I just got like lava beamed in the heart.
A B is respectable.
That's crazy.
That's a good grade. I loved a B back in the day.
Yeah, because he got fucking owned. That's what it is. You just hate a loser.
No, it isn't. No, because honestly, that's some of the stuff that makes him the best. Like, it's so impactful.
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
Smoking on that Ace pack. That's what you're doing. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, okay. How about this guy then?
Akainu's not one of my favorite villains. Wait, what is this? SABCLF?
I don't know.
What is that one?
It's SABC, and then L tier, I guess, is for L nerd. Like he took a L, which you could have put Ace in, apparently, it seems, because you fucking hate him.
I don't hate him. I don't hate him. I like him. I just there's a lot of obsession with him that I just don't completely understand. Like, some people really like him because they think he's hot. Got it. Cool.
I'm those people.
That's fair.
But also, he's not just hot. He's so sick.
He's cool. That's kind of it.
Okay. All right. It's fine. All right. Let's continue. Okay.
I'm gonna put him. Okay.
Choose your words very carefully.
Let's use S, A, B, C, and F for what they are. L. I'm gonna make that tier a little bit undetermined. I don't like him. I don't hate him, but also we haven't seen enough.
Really?
Yet. No, he hasn't. I mean, obviously he's very impactful for, that moment. I'm trying to be as spoiler free as possible for that, for that moment in Marineford. But other than that, we really just see him kind of being angry, either sitting in his throne or behind his desk or.
Yeah, I mean, I like him. I like him as a villain. He's got like, he annoys me to no end. That's why I like him. Like, he's very frustrating. He makes me very angry.
He makes me angry for what he did, but there's not.
Well, does he make you that angry for what he did? Because
I don't
seems like you like what he did.
I don't hate Ace.
It seems
I
like
do not hate Ace.
Oh, wow.
Ace just isn't as good as Sanji or some of these other characters that we're gonna get to. I would put Akainu in undetermined for now.
Okay. Aokiji
is an A tier.
Okay, fair.
Love him to death. He's got so much good story connections to a lot of great characters. You know, I love all of his stuff with Robin, and as we've been learning a lot more about like him and other characters, I won't spoil. You haven't gotten there yet, but love Aokiji.
Okay, Blackbeard.
Blackbeard's cool. I'd put him in B. I like him. He's got a good laugh. I like his powers, but he's not one of my favorites.
Okay, that's fair. I think that's fair. All right. Bon Clay.
Bon Clay is. I know people are gonna hate this. Bon Clay's A tier. I love Bon Clay.
Why would people hate that?
Because everyone's like he should be S. He's amazing. This is just me. The S tier is gonna be like these are my personal like favorite characters. A tier is like these are the really good characters that are not necessarily my favorite characters. I love Bon Clay. So fun, wonderful villain to ally arc, like love him.
Seems like you devalue people that make great sacrifices. That's all I'm saying.
Sanji's made plenty of great sacrifices.
I'm just saying. It seems like consistently, if someone is out there putting their body on the line, they get lowered. Sometimes many tiers, sometimes one tier. No,
Bon Clay's not dead though. Bon Clay's not dead.
Wait, he doesn't die in the prison? Has he shown up on my end?
Cover stories.
Oh, okay.
Cover stories.
All right.
Brooke is a B tier. Brooke's cool. I like him.
100% agree.
He's funny. I wish he got more to do.
I don't understand how people say Brooke is S tier. It makes no sense to me. Even with the beef up that he gets in the time skip, he's still like he's just kind of background. And
unfortunately,
in the most like One Piece fashion, he has like 2 songs. Which it's like,
you
come
and the
on,
music
man.
again.
Sing some more songs, man. What the fuck's going on? I did also go back because this is how anal I am. I went back to see if Brooke ever was like shown in the first like episodes with the whale.
Mm-hmm.
He was not. He was not actually. He was. It was one of those moments where like maybe he was like added on afterwards into the story.
And like his backstory is great.
Yeah.
His backstory is great.
Hasan hating on Black King Brooke, of course. Brooks not even. Is he black?
Some will claim him. I kind of claim Brooke to an extent. I know. I think it said Slash, right, is who Brooke's design was modeled after, but there's some.
Hasan just hates Thriller Bark. I really do. I never gave up on my. I just don't.
Thriller
like
Bark
Thriller
is great.
Bark.
I watch it every October.
Scooby Doo ass arc.
Love Thriller Bark.
Straight up.
Love Thriller Bark.
Okay. Oh,
but I mean that's easy. That's an S tier. Buggy is an S tier character. Buggy is an S tier character.
No, it's cool. You just have wrong opinions. It's fine.
He's even got the greatest, and I won't spoil it, but Buggy is at the center of one of my favorite developments in the manga recently. And if you know, you know. And Buggy is.
Didn't someone say? Was it you? I think someone said that like Oda. That's his favorite character. Like he's
yes,
talked about it.
I have heard that he loves Buggy. We all love Buggy. Look at all the Buggies in the chat. Look at all the Buggies in the chat.
You did so much justice to Buggy, and I don't know if it was like I think that the live adaptation that was one of my favorite like transformations that took me from not liking Buggy at all, like having a severe distaste for Buggy, to actually liking Buggy a lot. I think that it's like it's great in the live action.
Thanks.
For sure.
Look, a lot. Truly, the majority of that is Jeff Ward. He did such a great job. We talked about that character for such a long time. He would like come over.
Yeah,
we were in South Africa. He'd like come
we
over.
have
to
a
my,
buggy emote in the chat too. The bugging emote. We use
See?
it all the time because I just hate on buggy all the time because
he took it seriously. He really wanted to bring a lot to it. And there was a lot of ad-libbing or things that we would come up with like on the day. Like in the morning before we would even shoot, he'd come up to me, Buggy
over my family.
See, they get it. But no, Buggy is great, and I do. Jeff's Buggy is one of the greatest working experiences of the live action.
Yeah,
loved him in Agents of Shield too. That's where we met. We worked together on Agents of Shield, and after the first episode that I wrote that he was in, I pulled him aside one day and I was like, "Hey, so I'm meeting on this thing. Have you ever read One Piece? Because I think you'd be really good for this one character." We talked about Buggy like 4 to 5 years.
And then he watched it and was like, "Why you want me to be this whack ass character?"
No, he saw it. He got it.
That's what he said. Probably
he got it.
That's what I would have said. Whack ass Buggy. Okay, it's fine. Oh, look at me. I'm thrown into all different directions. All my pieces.
He's great.
Anyway, okay. Buggy is the Usopp of the bad guys. True.
In what way?
But like in the way that they're. You know, I don't like Usopp.
I know you don't like
either.
Usopp. I know you don't like Usopp either.
I don't like Usopp. Zoro's my favorite character. I am racist. It's established in the One Piece fandom. However, Soja King is incredible, which is a separate character, of course.
Two completely different people.
And I love Sniper King. I think he's great. I wish we would see more Sniper King. I don't know what's up with this Usopp fellow.
I hope he's doing okay wherever he may be.
Yeah. Okay, Chopper. Oh my God. What are you about to say?
Chopper is an A-tier character.
You elevated him. You were gonna give him something lower than that, but you just don't want to get eaten alive.
Chopper is an A-tier character.
Oh my God. Your silence says everything.
He's very cute. He has one of the best flashbacks. One of the best origin stories in the entire
100%.
series. He's also someone who I wish did more. I also wish we would see his post-time skip Horn Point more, because that personally is my favorite just like design of Chopper. He's great. He has wonderful relation. I love Chopper and Zoro. I love Chopper and Robin. I love Chopper and Law. Like he's a really good character to pair with others.
I think free time skip Chopper was better.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
I do love, even though I do love like him gaining control over the monster, I do think that like, I don't know, like I said, I can't get over the fact that like he was supposed to be humanoid. Like I think that would have been better overall.
I get it.
Okay.
This one's easy. That's an S tier character, baby. Crocodile. Sir Crocodile.
What do you think about like the memes about how he's like actually trans?
I am of the opinion, and I swear I don't know anything. I am of the opinion that is true. I don't believe in Croco Mom, but I do believe that
Ivankov trans them. Yeah.
Yes.
Because like, why else would Ivankov say that? In where, you know,
what else is that secret referring to? And like maybe Oda's gonna pull something crazy that no one has thought of out, which would be often does.
Mom. But for those of you who don't know, what is Croco Mom?
Croco Mom is a theory that is related to this idea that Crocodile is originally a woman, and that Crocodile is also Luffy's mother.
Mother, yeah.
It is a wild, like very pervasive fan theory. That like, yeah, there's memes, but I really do think a lot of people believe that it's true. I just don't see it. But I love Crocodile.
Yeah, he's goated.
Such a great look. Another great voice.
Also, Croc being so sick also definitely falls along the, like, Croc being so sick and also being a trans man potentially also is very like Oda making like some of the peak characters openly trans or openly like non-binary, like, you know, gender fluid, whatever you want to call it. So it does fall in line with that as well.
He was great. Him coming back in Stampede, that's one of my favorite moments. Him and Robin seeing each other again after so long. And him calling her Miss All Sunday. Like, Croc's the best.
Yeah.
Croc is the best.
Openly most closeted trans man, Lamau? What do you mean? No. We're talking about Ivankov and like Bon Clay when I'm saying like Oda writes a lot of like very cool trans characters many years before, I've talked about this before. Like I had transphobic opinions back in the day when Oda was writing like pro-trans characters. Even back then, I'm a massive ally for trans people, as you guys know, and I've talked quite extensively about like my understanding of the trans experience and trans acceptance, which like informs my commentary quite a bit. And like when I was making transphobic jokes, like Oda was writing like banger trans characters. You know what I mean? Like that's how long in the past, like Bon Clay or Ivankov is like what year were they originally drawn?
I mean, geez, probably 99, 2000?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Maybe.
Frankie's
really fun. Like Frankie a lot. Frankie's an A tier character.
I'm gonna put him above Chopper though in the A tier because let's be real.
Okay, but when y'all clip this and like drag me online for my opinions, remember these are not placed according to what I think in their respective tiers.
Yeah, these are his own
I'm
personal
being
opinion.
edited by Hasan right now, live in front of all of you.
All right.
Garp is an A tier character. I think especially, again, no spoilers, but he's showing up again.
He's
in the
so
manga. He's great.
He's so sick. I love him.
Love Garp.
Oh, actually, here's a live action thing that you did. Wait, in the live action it was Garp. Does he have a British accent?
No, Vincent Regan, who plays Garp, that is his accent, and we were like, yeah, great, just do that.
Because I always felt like Scottish accent. Because I always felt like Garp is like very like America. I don't know why. That was the one thing where I was like, that was the one thing where I was confused by him having a Scottish accent or a British accent.
We just win with it, like it's in casting. There's like so much diversity in race, in accents and things like that. There's so much great opportunity for that in One Piece. So we were like, yeah, that's what Garp sounds like. Okay, let's do it.
Is this Boa Hancock?
That's Boa Hancock.
Okay.
Hancock is a B tier character. She's cool. It's nice that we have a very a very powerful female character in like the upper echelons of the story. I like her. She's cool. She's in love with Luffy. Like, that's funny.
Yeah. Luffy, the Ace King.
Someone said, wow, misogyny. Don't worry. Wait, there's going to be some real high level female characters when we start getting into some stuff.
Yeah. What do we think about what's
Hachi? Okay, so let me tell a Hachi story now also, because Hachi does not appear in the live action. It's very unfortunate. He did. The original episode, back when we had 10 episodes to start, I wrote the second Arlong Park episode, and Hachi was in it. I loved that script. I wrote a whole like Hachi versus Zoro, like Inception kind of fight with like Hachi using his tentacles to like cling to walls and the ceiling and stuff and be fighting with Zoro, the 6-on-1 and the original Sanji versus Kurobi fight. I took him into the water. Like, we did the whole thing. And, things happen, budgets happen and stuff like that. And like we really tried to keep Hachi in, and it wasn't in the cards, and it's unfortunate. And one thing, because I hear some people say like, well, Fishman Island is ruined because you didn't have Hachi. And it's like, first of all, let's calm down. That's not the case, because any change that we make, we always talk through what are the implications of a change.
Do a remake now, Madge. Yeah. Make it all again.
And we talked about this. So picture this, dear viewers. When we get to Fishman Island, they roll up, they meet Hachi. Nami is, stricken. She's afraid. And she's like, fuck, this is one of Arlong's guys.
Yeah.
And our guys are ready to throw hands. They're like, oh, he was one of Arlong's dudes? Time to kill him. And Hachi's like, no, wait. Like, I left for a reason. I followed Arlong, but he was starting to get way too militant, way too scary, way too violent. I left. I've changed. Let me prove it to you. And Fishman Island continues as it does. Like, it's really not a big change. And these are the kinds of things that we think about. So yes, it is unfortunate that he was not in the Arlong Park arc, but he can come back in and it will be fine.
Okay,
I promise.
What do you
that
rate him
said,
as?
Hachi is a B tier character. I do like his redemption arc. I think he's fun and all of that, but he's just not he ain't my favorite. But he's cool. I like him.
Ivankov,
that's an A tier character. So fun.
I'll put him at the top A tier.
Yeah, Ivankov is awesome. He's just so fun to watch.
Yeah. I wonder how you guys are gonna make his sizing fit.
We're gonna
we'll
figure it out. Look, man, there's there's a lot of that. There's always like, how are you gonna do this and how are you gonna do that? And it's like, I know. Let me just try to eat what's in front of me right now. We'll deal with Ivankov when we get there. I got a lot of other stuff I got to worry about how to translate. That's coming.
Yeah. Yeah, Ivankov is doing what conservatives claim is happening in our schools. Ivankov's transing everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. One Piece went woke. All right, Jinbei.
Now, this is interesting because in thinking
about it. Do you need to leave?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, while you do this, you can scroll and you can put them in the.
You want me to go for it?
I gotta go pee.
Go for it. Jinbei, I'm gonna put Jinbei in A tier, but I think Jinbei for me is very close to becoming S tier. I love Jinbei. I'm so glad that he's around now. He creates such an interesting dynamic. He's like an adult on the crew in a different way than Robin, Frankie, and Brooke are. And again, there's a lot of stuff. I love his fight in Wano and just having him be around and like doing what he's doing in Egghead and stuff right now. Jinbei stocks are way up. So it's borderline. This is AS borderline. A little OUUBL for you Pokemon players out there. Kuma's S tier. This is not. It's like not even close. I always liked Kuma anyway. As things have been going on, him showing up in Thriller Bark, him at Sabadi, like everything. Kuma's always been great, and the Egghead arc is just taking it to a whole other place. Kuma has just become one of the best and arguably most important characters in the entire series. And I don't know if that's something that people would have guessed, earlier on, but damn, Kuma it's S tier for sure. This is the easiest one, and I'm going to put him. Law is my favorite character in the entire series. He's got one of the best backstories. He's got an absolutely insane power that Oda does not even explain what it is or how it works for a really long fucking time. He's super drippy. He's got a great voice. Law is him. Law is him.
I love Trafalgar Law.
Law is him.
He is so sick. One of the best characters for sure. Okay, well, Luffy.
Luffy is an A tier character.
Wow.
He's not he's again.
I don't disagree with you.
Like, he's not one of my favorite characters. He's great. He's a fantastic protagonist. He's Luffy. He's what the show is built around.
I think
great.
He's perfect at being like a guy that amplifies all of the other incredible characters in the story.
Yes.
If he was like too I feel like if Luffy was too much, like if he was too incredible as a character, it would take away from all the other characters that like we can love and enjoy. That's my take on it.
Yeah.
I think that I 100% agree with you on this. I think that he's a great character, of course, but it's good that he is, you know, it's good that he's not like so perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This one's easy too. He's the one. Mihawk is an S tier character.
Okay, agreed.
I love him to death.
I think there's a lot of S tier characters.
Related. There are a lot of S tier characters. You know, again, very much related to recent developments in the manga. Mihawk is not a fraud. I do not subscribe to Fraud Hawk. I will not be taking any of that slander. Mihawk is the one. Mihawk is the guy. Mihawk is him. And I'm excited to continue to see that prove people wrong.
Saying Fraud Hawk.
People are like, Mihawk, like he painted his black blade, like he doesn't have the same kind of like hockey infusion that, you know, some other really powerful swords that we've seen in the series are. People just like to clown on Mihawk because they like Shanks, and we'll talk about him when we get there. But I love Mihawk. Nami, A tier. Love Nami. Not my favorite.
I would place her lower even.
No, I love Nami. You know, part of it is also just really living in the East Blue story again recently, like early Nami stuff, but also post time skip Nami is great. I love her in Whole Cake Island. Like she's been getting great power ups. She's been getting a lot of really good time.
Emily Rudd is dope, by the way. She's amazing as Nami. Like definitely amazing.
She did a great job. But like one of my favorite, like one of the really heartbreaking moments post time skip for me is when Nami slaps Sanji and says goodbye.
Yeah,
in Whole Cake, like it breaks my heart. I think Nami's great. I think Nami's great.
Dude, I don't like Nami. I think like backstory wise, she's great. Agreed. I mean, very important, very pivotal. I always feel like her power is like when I'm watching it, this is my take, and it's probably perfectly wrong. Okay, I'm accepting this. I feel like Nami's powers or like the skills that she gets beyond being like the best navigator, obviously, which is very cool. I feel as though it's always like, all right, we got to give her something. Like that's what it always feels like, especially because it's like weapons based. I don't know. It just makes me feel like it's not real. Like her skills as a fighter are not real. Like they're not very good. That's how I feel about it.
I just think she needs more because, like, look, Enies Lobby is the best arc of the entire series. Everybody knows that, and it's great. Her fight with Khalifa is awesome, and it's nice to see her using not just the Klimattack as a weapon, but there's a lot of intelligence that's used in that fight. Like Nami's really smart, and it's fun to see that. And I'd like to see some of that intelligence and tactics and stuff play more into battles and stuff with her. Because I think the Klimattack is a cool weapon and it fits her really well. And I want to see it continue to be used in a lot more ways.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. I mean, the upgrade is pretty good after Whole Cake. Like that's a funny way to upgrade. But it always like anytime she gets an upgrade, I'm like, oh, I feel like this is just tacked on to it. I don't know. Anyway, all right. What's his face?
Rayleigh, the Dark King. It's an A tier character. Great old man teacher character. He's awesome. He's such a G. Just sitting in his bar with Shaki. Very casually going toe to toe with Borsellino. Like he's great. Rayleigh's awesome. Love him.
Someone said he's not a perv. Yeah, that's a great. No, it's a great benefit. It's a great added benefit because like every single anime, every single manga,
it's
an
true.
Old guy of that variety is always going to be so pervy that his nose bleeds every time he sees a titty, and like he doesn't have that. He's just sick. He's cool as fuck.
It's true.
Cast Brad Pitt for him. He does give off like hot old guy vibes.
Put it into the universe, chat.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome. Robin, easiest S tier since Law. Those Robin and Law are my two favorite characters in the series. Robin is my favorite Straw Hat. She's the best. Like there's
Amazing.
no other place that she could be.
100% agreed. Ooh, this one's good. Okay. What do you think about Shanks?
You know what? Shanks goes in undetermined.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
He's cool, but like he hasn't done the most yet. And like, yes, again, no spoilers. We have seen him do something. The first real thing
I
ever.
saw him do one thing in Reverie.
He like pulls up and he's like, "Yo, we need to talk," and you're like, "Okay, cool." Like
that
what?
didn't make sense to me personally, and I was a little bit confused as someone who does kind of like Shanks a lot.
I just don't think we know enough.
Okay. People also say he's fraudulent because like I feel like they claim that his like I've heard people say he's like a little bit of a fraud as far as like his powers goes.
I don't think he's a fraud. I just think we haven't seen anything yet.
Okay.
I don't think he's a fraud. I can't subscribe to that yet.
Okay. Smoker.
This Smoker is an S tier character.
Agreed.
And I wish we knew where the fuck he was right now. He is not like he doesn't get enough time, but every time he's here, it's great. He's so I love him. He's a great example of someone who sees like he's one of my favorite characters that like Luffy has turned in a way because he's still going to do his job. He still doesn't entirely trust Luffy. He would still turn him in if he could, but he sees that he's not a bad dude. And I love how upset he is about getting the accolades at the end of Alabasta and him showing up again in Punk Hazard. Like Smoker is great. I miss him dearly. I need to know where he is.
He is like him and what is it, Shinji, like the blind admiral. I feel like, or maybe something changes in their arc in either of them. But as far as I've seen, they're very like cut and dry, like truth, justice, honor in my job type characters, where they like recognize that not Shinji, sorry, Fujitora, a lot of the things that the Navy does, they're like, I joined this to like save people, and like you guys are fucking up. Also, never forget, Smoker almost smoked Luffy. If it wasn't for Dragon,
show would have been over.
Yeah, Luffy would have straight up been fucking smoked. Okay, straight the fuck up. Daddy had to come save his ass. Which was so cool because like they never really explain it for like 400 episodes, and then you're like, oh yeah,
and not
that
just
was
Luffy.
Weird.
Sanji too. For a minute, that was a 2-on-1, and he had absolutely no problem.
Yeah, he fucking smoked them. I mean, he was smoking on the Dead Ops pack big time until Daddy had to come in and do his like thunder or whatever the fuck's going on, changing the weather.
Theme song almost went "We Were" exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%. It's just so, it's just insane. Like Logia OP. I mean, sure, straight up. Just OP Logia shit. Usopp
is B tier.
Fair.
I like Usopp. He has some great moments.
I feel validated.
He has some great moments. But on the whole, like he's cool.
Don't worry, Chad. There's a totally separate character called Sniper King that you can, separately rate afterwards because these are two separate characters. I don't even know I'm bringing them up together.
Why do people keep putting those two characters together? They're two completely different people.
Okay, Whitebeard.
Two completely different people. Whitebeard is A tier.
Why does he not have a beard?
I've seen this. I've seen this discussion before. It's something about like the word in Japanese more so refers to facial hair, not beard.
Oh,
something like that. Chad, if anybody does know the explanation, like, please say. But I've read something like that before. But yeah, Whitebeard's great. Strongest man in the world.
Okay, he's dope.
Yeah. Zoro's A tier.
No, that's crazy. Oh,
Zoro's A tier.
2 in a row. First Ace, now Zoro. What is going on right now?
I'm sorry.
The level of D-ranking here is crazy.
D-ranking. It's the second highest tier.
That's how is he not?
A is super respectable.
That's crazy. Wow. Okay.
See, look, there are even people, like Zoro is actually B tier. Like that's a little crazy. Zoro has some amazing fights.
Okay, people are just straight slandering. I'm gonna start banning people.
See, it's not just me.
That's crazy.
Zoro's great, but Sanji's better.
That's because the backstories.
No, Sanji. When I was first getting into One Piece, Sanji was the first character that I fell in love with, and was the first thing that really, and like, yes, Zoro had already used 3 swords before and stuff, but when I got there and it was like, damn, this is a chef who's a great fighter, but he only fights with his feet because he needs to protect his hands to cook. I was just like, that is a characterization that is so fucking cool. I loved it. I fell in love with Sanji.
I think Zoro needs more backstory. As far as I've seen, like his backstory,
we thought we were gonna get it, but
his backstory is like kind of basic. I'll say it. I recognize that. I think he as a character is incredible. He's working so fucking hard all the time. He's constantly pushing himself to the limit. He's incredible. I love him. He's definitely a S tier for me, 100%. But I do recognize that like Sanji has a way, like his whole Whole Cake Island backstory is incredible. The twists and turns in Whole Cake Island across the board are fucking incredible. There's so many emotional moments, so many powerful moments there.
Yep.
Like straight up. And then also now in Wano, like in the episode that I just watched, he uses, in order to hide his identity, he uses his what is it, the Iron Man thing that they have in Wano.
Oh, Sanji, not Zoro. Wait.
No, now I'm talking about Sanji. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was stealth black. Yeah.
His raid suit. Yeah.
Love that. Soba mask.
Soba mask.
So good. Love it.
It is sick. It definitely is really, really, really cool. However, I do still think that, like, I mean, I don't know. So far as I've seen it, Zoro's backstory is definitely kind of mid for sure.
It's lacking comparatively. Sanji's gotten a lot more backstory depth than Zoro has.
Zoro fans are willing to put both in S tier. Sanji fans can't do it because they can't co-op the Zoro stronger. Rare L Matt.
First of all, my L's are not rare. But whatever. Zoro was A.
Okay. All right. Where are we at?
Borsalino is an A tier.
Okay. Yeah.
I've always
right there with Zoro, seemingly.
Yeah. I've always loved him. And again, no spoilers. A lot more going on with him lately. That's great. I know to some extent people are like his stocks are down, but I think him being around and the stuff that's coming out and all of that is great. Great.
Zoro will hear about this. That you placed him next to fucking Borsalino.
One of the most powerful characters in the series.
Yeah, but still.
Look at him. He's between Whitebeard.
Okay, what about this guy? Your Thriller Bark loving ass is gonna place him way too high.
I do love Thriller Bark. No. Moria is a C tier character.
Oh, thank God. Oh my God. I
love Thriller Bark. It's so much fun, but Moria isn't what really makes that arc. For me, it's the world building of Thriller Bark.
Yeah, the fucking giant is way sicker than Moria. I hate Moria. Like, I can't stand him. I just like, and it's not even like he makes me angry type of he makes me angry type of way, like Akainu, right? Like Akainu makes me angry. Moria, all the way from his laughter, see people are doing it in the chat already, like every aspect of him makes me so mad, but like not in a good way, not in like I hate him as a villain type way, more like he's unfucking bearable.
Yeah. He's not what makes, there's so much other great stuff that makes Thriller Bark so much fun to watch. And yeah, for me, it's not really Moria centric.
What do you think about this guy? What's his name?
Sengoku.
Sengoku.
I don't really have anything
Chip Eater
against him, but I also don't really, I don't have feelings on Sengoku really. Sometimes it's fun to see, you know, like, oh yeah, him and Garp's relationship and things like that. But
or like he played a relatively prominent role in like the backstory for Trafalgar Law.
True. Which is a fun.
I think that might be my favorite backstory.
That's why I'm telling you. That's why Law is the best character in the series.
Yeah.
I'll put Sengoku in B. Mostly because of the Corazon connection.
Yeah. God, that's such a beautiful the smile. Okay, all right. Let's continue. What about this dude?
I love Mr. 3, and I love that like he has, again, no spoilers, but for all you power scalers out there, you got it, like, according to your rules.
People are slandering Sanji in the chat because they're so mad. He respects women. He routinely harasses them. Oda fumbled. Zoro clears.
Oda did not fumble with
also,
Sanji.
yeah, Sanji, so transphobic, he literally learned flight.
And then came around. He grew.
I'm just saying.
He
so
grew.
transphobic, he learned how to fly, chat. Think about
He
that.
grew.
This is your king? This is y'all's king? Okay, this is y'all's
Zoro
S
fans
tier?
mauling as usual. Yeah, exactly. Zoro fans get so mad
Zoro would never.
whenever people don't say that Zoro is the greatest character in fictional history.
It's because you know what? Zoro was already there. He was already grown, and he keeps growing. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm going to say is, no spoilers, man's been wheezing a lot in the last couple of chapters. That's all I'll say. Man's been wheezing a lot.
Okay.
But Mr. 3, he's cool. I like that he's still around. I really like his friendship with Buggy. And again, now he is canonically one of the most powerful characters in the entire series. He goes in B tier.
That's dude.
He goes in B tier.
Crazy. This both. If it were
goes in
up
B
to
tier.
me, if this was my list, I put Buggy down here alongside fucking Mr. 3 where they belong. Okay.
Nope.
Oh my lord.
Nope.
Mr. 3 fandom.
Yeah.
People
We
are-
out here.
Okay, Dofi.
We out here. S tier.
Yeah,
easy. Best
easy.
villain in the entire series.
Easy.
Best villain in the entire series. It's
Yeah.
not even a question.
Yeah, that's like not even a yeah. All right, Soja King.
S tier. I wish he'd stayed on the crew. Like, we would have had no trouble with anything.
Yeah, I know.
If he were still with us. But I'm sure he's out there protecting the innocent
Yeah.
and, you know, saving children and doing
Agreed.
what he's got to do. He's doing good in the world. And I think we have to respect him for that. Even though we miss him, he's out there doing his thing for all of us.
Arlong.
For all of us. Arlong is A tier. I also think he is a great villain. I love that we got to see more with him, you know, in the Fishman Island, like flashback stuff. I think he's like deliciously evil. He's the kind of villain that, like, you can see his point, but it's like, you're going about things the wrong way, my guy. Like, that makes for a good villain when you can kind of see their point, but the things that they do and the way they go about stuff is wrong. Arlong is great.
He's a good villain for sure.
Arlong is great.
Okay, what about this villain, Big Mom?
Big Mom goes in C tier.
Wow. Okay, fair. Let's hear. What are your
Big Mom? Big Mom.
your piece.
Again, there's
Talk
something
your
like
shit. Talk
I
your shit.
love Whole Cake Island. It's one of my favorite. I think it is the best post time skip arc, personally.
Okay.
But again, a lot of it doesn't have to do with
Wano
Big Mom.
clears. I think you're wrong, but it's fine. Respectfully.
Finish it.
Okay.
Finish it. But a lot of it doesn't have to do with Big Mom. I think some of her shticks got a little
wedding cake
old to me. Yeah, I think I kind of get tired of her and her in Wano. Like, I am on the side of the camp that, like, the amnesia storyline didn't do it for me.
Yeah.
I don't love
Too much
Big Mom.
wedding cakey. Too much mama.
I don't love Big Mom.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Oda does this thing where, like, every character has a unique laugh, every character has a unique, like, ad lib, and, like, sometimes it gets in my brain, and it's just like I'm just annoyed by it. And by the end of Whole Cake, I was definitely annoyed by Big Mom. In
Her
general.
flashback is cool though. Like, woman is literally a cannibal. And like
Yeah.
that is dark.
So
that chapter was
so that's
crazy.
established that she ate everyone, right?
I mean, that's I don't know how else you read that. Okay, she ate those people
because she got the power.
Yeah.
She got the power of his mom.
Yeah.
So they never. It is heavily implied.
It's heavily implied, but I also don't see how else you can read that.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's what that is what I thought as well. She at least ate her mom. Yeah. 100%. Like that is definitely because they do very clearly establish that like you can get a devil fruit power by eating someone with the devil fruit. You will get their power.
We know that now.
Unless you have a devil fruit, unless you're Blackbeard, in which case you can't have more than one devil fruit.
Right.
As far as I know.
Yep.
Okay.
Here we go, boys. Carrot, S tier character.
Agreed.
S tier character.
Agreed.
Should be on the crew. I'm so mad that she does. I'm so mad that she's not. I love Carrot. She has the same energy. She fits as a Straw Hat. Also, she swerved Zorro when she first shows up. I just want to point that out in case you have forgotten that. She absolutely swerved Zorro when she first shows up.
I can't believe you S tiered her and Zorro A tier. This is insane. You just hate Zorro.
Carrot beats Zorro. Like we've seen it in the manga. Carrot beats Zorro. The thing that I love most about Carrot, which I really thought was leading towards her joining, was Carrot is getting a Straw Hat backstory and like a transfer of will in real time.
Yeah.
With Pedro. And I loved that. I thought it was beautiful. And I was like, damn, I see what Oda's doing. He's giving us the typical Straw Hat flashback in the present story.
Sanji Glazers will say anything.
Whatever.
Sanji Glazers.
Carrot is the best. She should be on the crew. Sulong form goes so hard.
I agree. I think she's a phenomenal character. Swap her out with Brooke.
I love Carrot.
I do too.
I love Carrot.
She's great. That arc is like Oda converting people into furries. The whole what was the name of the
Minx?
of the Minx arc, but like the name of the elephant island.
Oh, Zoe.
Zoe. Yeah, Zoe.
Yeah. The Zoe arc. Fun little in between arc. I like Zoe.
Okay,
Carrot's
what
the best.
do you think about this little demon?
So, are we also including Gastino?
I was just about to say Gastino levels him up big time.
It does. I think.
Yeah.
Look, also Caesar was fun because it's people. Sometimes you forget, like he was around for a long time in the story. And they kind of turn him. Yes, his laugh is great. Gastonets sends me. I just thought that was so funny as a weapon for him. I might have to put Caesar in A tier.
Wow, Caesar in A tier next to Zorro. That's crazy. Okay. Ooh. Okay. This. What was his name?
Katakuri.
Interesting guy. I think here's what I think about Katakuri. One of the rare like regular ass anime characters that Oda draws. Like I feel like, and even then he has like
me?
No, in a good way.
No,
I like
what is normal about him? Man's pulling up like a Kingdom Hearts character. He's got zippers and spikes and all kinds of shit all over the place.
That's what I mean. Exactly. He is like, you could put him in another anime and he wouldn't like be out of place in the way that like many of these other characters would be, whether their powers are very like almost have like a funny element to it or like kind of goofy, kind of silly. I feel like he's just like, yeah, someone said he's from Bleach.
He's from Bleach.
Yeah. Like that's what I mean. Like he is one of the, every now and then there's like a character where you're like, he's literally like, this is like a normal, this could be in another anime and he wouldn't be out of place. Like he is like that. He still has the goofiness. His fucking power is mochi, right? So perfect counter to Luffy and not counter, but like perfect mirror to Luffy, which was I assume deliberate. Food-based
version
really
of Luffy.
Him.
Yeah. He's A tier for me. Again, I love it. Everything you just said is completely true. He is just not personally one of my favorite characters, but I love him. I love that fight. I love, like you said, the mirror between him and Luffy. His song is incredible. But he's not one of my favorite characters.
Yeah,
that makes him A
he's-
tier.
I think he's great. He's like, I mean, he's another great he's another great villain in the sense that I don't know. I sometimes Oda does make me miss cool characters, like just regular old cool characters, because of how goofy every fucking character is. All right,
Cortazon, that's an S tier character.
You just
For
okay.
sure.
You are
For
literally
sure.
an undisputed. You are the biggest dick rider of Trafalgar Law.
Yes,
I've ever seen.
Yes,
that's crazy. You put him in S tier.
Unashamed.
Greatest backstory,
Unashamed.
for sure.
Also, what a cool power. Also, he had been tricking his brother, one of the most evil and calculating and
Yeah.
intelligent characters in
Fair.
this series.
Fair.
Was like under the radar with him forever. His sacrifice for Law is one of the most beautiful emotional moments of this entire series. Also, his design it's amazing.
Yeah,
everything
I
about
agree with everything you
Coruscant
said.
is
Still
incredible.
wouldn't say
He's an S tier character. He's
still
an S tier
wouldn't-
character.
Still wouldn't say he's S tier, but okay. I mean,
S
that's
tier
fine. Definitely the best backstory by far. All right, the blind dude
Fujitora, great. A.
also has a lot of backstory, but I leaves much more, I guess, to fill in the blanks with.
Sure. But I like the Marines because to me he's very similar to like a Smoker or a Garp. It's like people that like, yeah, they do the job, but they have their own. It's like Garp always talks about your own brand of justice. And so Fujitora's got things that he does and does not believe in. He's got his morals, he's got his values, and also he has such a sick power.
By the way, this is unrelated, but is the Hades is the Hades anime good? Netflix just dropped the Hades anime.
No, I thought they put Hades on their
it's a mobile game.
Yeah, they added it to their gaming service.
Oh my god, they have a gaming service.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. Hades is such a great game. Did you play?
Great game.
You fuck with video games? What games do you play?
Right now, I'm playing Rebirth, obviously. I don't have the most time in the world because of everything going on with the show, but at night, I'm getting through it. I'm in Cosmo Canyon now. I think I got about 60 or 70 hours in, which I know I just said. I don't have a whole lot of time, but it's also, I don't sleep the most.
God, dude, Final Fantasy VII is like so scary to me. I'm gonna tackle it on my flight.
It's great.
Finally, I'm diving into it. I've never played it, but it's like basically written for me as an eco-terrorist.
Yep.
Eco-terrorism.
Yeah. It's great. But I'm playing Rebirth. I just started playing before I came over here today, Princess Peach Showtime, which is fun. I really like the design, how everything just feels, it's all theater based and it's really fun. I play competitive Pokemon also, so I'm always like into that. I'm replaying the underrated PlayStation 1 classic, Legend of Dragoon, right now.
That's what the fuck? You're replaying PlayStation 1 games? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's that game. If you've never played it, please do. It was massive 4-disc on PS1. That game is absolutely incredible. Great story. Really dynamic battle system for being a turn-based JRPG. Yeah, I like to revisit that game a lot.
Right. You are such a weeb, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Where do we place this guy? What was his name?
Hody Jones.
Hody Jones. You and I talked about this extensively last time you were here.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like here, let's hear what you have to say about him.
He's F tier.
Yeah, I agree.
He's F tier. I like the idea of him. I love the idea of a militarized youth who saw what Arlong was doing and was like, I'm gonna go further.
Yeah.
That in concept is great. I just don't think he reached any kind of potential. I don't think he was that interesting, even from like a fight perspective. The things that are good about Fishman Island don't have anything to do with Hody Jones.
Someone said he's the anti-white racism character, which is true. Like he's like, but it's just, oh god, yeah. Fishman Island is like a bit of a miss for how amazing it could have been. It's a bit of a miss, and I think it's mostly because of Hody Jones.
Yeah,
and the pedophile guy.
Well,
whatever.
Vanderdecken.
Yeah, Vanderdecken, the pedo.
Yeah.
Okay. What was this guy?
Jack is scuffed. Put him in F tier.
Wow.
For all of the hype of the All-Stars and stuff, like Jack just doesn't deliver. Yes, he did beat the shit out of Neko Mamushi and Unu Arashi, like, chopped off their limbs, cool, but then literally does nothing else. I don't.
He got smacked the shit out of by the fucking elephant by the island himself.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's like, really, you're telling me that this man is on the same level as King and Queen? Not a chance.
Okay,
not a chance.
Ooh, what's his face?
Kinemon.
Kinemon. Yeah.
Kinemon is cool. He's not my favorite.
He has a lot of
he has good
character development.
Moments. He does.
He
and he gets good moments and stuff. I gotta put Kinemon in the B tier.
Fair.
He's cool.
I go even lower, honestly.
Again,
but
he's got some good moments. But like, yeah. And again, I know he was around for a very long time, but it was like, okay, we're adding another horny motherfucker to the group now, like with Sanji and Brooke, and now we got Momo. Like, I don't know. There's a lot, but again, he has some very impactful moments, and he's got some growth. It's also really nice to see his growth, even just in the Odin flashback.
He's one of those characters that like keeps the story going along. Like he keeps the story trucking along, but he's not like, I wouldn't say that he's he gets in your face with his with anything that's like out there, really. Like he's powerful, fine. Okay.
Kuros, A tier.
A tier, not S. That's crazy.
A tier.
I think S tier, but that's fine.
Again, he's awesome, but just not one of my favorite characters.
Dude, he's
so
sick.
He's so great. But and this is just it's a small personal gripe. And I get it, because for his character and everything that's going on in Dressrosa, it was very important. But he took a fight that should have been Robin's. And I hate that.
What in Dressrosa?
Yes. We're getting all of these major fights with major characters and stuff.
You're right.
And it's like, and Robin is just relegated to
just like going up the steps,
making a flower umbrella to protect Rebecca, which is like, is cool. But you also have to remember, at this point,
he had to do it.
We hadn't had a Robin fight since Skypiea.
He had to
and
do
so
it.
It's like you're getting there. We got faked out for Robin fights all over Dressrosa. There's a moment where it's like, ooh, is she going to be the one to fight Gladius? Nope. Ooh, Hakuba's going crazy. Is she going to have a fight with Hakuba and put him in the ground? Nope. Oh, she's up there. She's going to fight Diamante? Nope again.
No, he had to fight Diamante.
I know. And again, I get it. From his character
his
perspective, it makes a lot of sense. I totally understand. And I love Kuros. And I'm glad that he got that revenge. But I was so starved as a Robin stan by that point. I was like, well, we're never going to get anything with her again.
What is that? Oh, yeah, take it. Okay.
I know, and she did, and I love that moment of I play VGC doubles. I pay attention to Smogon, but I don't play singles, but I play VGC doubles.
Okay. Fisher Tiger
is an A tier character.
Okay. I feel like if there was more to him, he would be S tier easy. Like I think he's like, there's just not enough of him. I mean, pivotal role, obviously, in the history of the world.
Yes.
But there's not enough of him. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pedro, that's the guy. S tier. Put him there.
Damn,
put him there.
You love you love the furry characters.
I love the characters that are important to the characters that I love. Also, Pedro and I share the same birthday. That's my One Piece birthday homie. So love him. Wonderful sacrifice. Great moments.
I was so mad.
Set Carrot on her journey. Like,
I was so mad that his sacrifice was like a little bit in vain, in the sense that he couldn't even fucking. He took out the arm, like just the fucking arm. He blew his whole ass body up, and this motherfucker stands on that basically fucking cloud of mist and dust that Pedro, a phenomenal character, turned into, and was like, oh yeah, it is but a flesh wound, basically. And then continues on defending Big Mom and, you know, creating his like fucking shields and whatnot, whatever the fuck that dude's name was.
Yeah.
So it's kind of sad, but He was just trying to blow himself up the whole time, though.
He was. Man
like,
had a death wish for a long time.
He's like, I don't have a lot of time left on this earth. I'm gonna spend it by blowing myself up in multiple occasions. He's just always trying to fucking kill himself. It's crazy. Great character, though.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Pink.
I mean, you already know. Senior Pink is an S tier character.
100%.
The most hard-boiled character in the entire series.
100p.
If you're just looking at volume, arguably the greatest flashback in the entire series because it's so short and it's so impactful.
Powerful. Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's so funny because like he shows up looking weird as fuck, and you're like, what's up with this dude? What the fuck? Like, this is another like comical, like he's kind of like Frankie, kind of goofy. And then you're like, oh my God.
Yep.
So many awful things have happened to him. He is so hard boiled.
Yep.
He is so fucking hard boiled.
And that fight is just great. Him and Frankie and like the respect that they have for each other. Like, I think that's probably my favorite Frankie fight in the series. But like, yeah, Senior Pink, S tier, easy.
His backstory, incredibly sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was hating so hard to listen to the flashback. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't hating. I thought it was really
you're just
funny.
like, what the fuck is this?
I thought it was really fun. Like, he was a cool character because like all these women are like, oh, you're so hard boiled. And he's just not objectively until you find out, no, he is.
Yeah.
He is the most hard-boiled man of all time.
Favorite Frankie fight out of like 2? Okay, well, it's still a Frankie fight, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, Rebecca.
I mean, I'm going to put her in C.
You can put her at F tier if you want.
I don't think she's F because she still has like, there's stuff to her and she's a big part of the Kuro story and things like that. But her herself, like, doesn't. I don't hate her though. I think that's a little bit part of the difference between C and F tier. Also, though, is like I understand her purpose in the story. I don't think she's that great on her own, but
she is literally like. I love Oda. Obviously, he's the GOAT. But I think like Rebecca captures almost all of my least favorite aspects of like female characters and some of the female characters in Oda's world. Like the joke is always like either they're the most, or at least this is my joke, women in the One Piece universe are either the most hideous women you've ever seen or just like insanely stacked up.
Yep.
Rebecca obviously is insanely stacked up, right? But she provides so little.
Yeah.
She provides so little.
Yeah.
Like her relationship with like obviously what is it, Child Soldier, Kid Soldier, his dad?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
But that's great for his backstory. She has almost nothing going on in other than like looking hot.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. All right. Ooh, good one.
Sabo is B tier.
B tier.
I don't dislike Sabo, but I don't love Sabo. Like, I don't know. I'm hoping that as more of the revolutionary stuff continues, that I will like him more. Like, like Reverie stuff. It was cool to see him again. I've gone too far. Sorry. Like I don't dislike him. I mean,
he's a bit disrespectful to put him in fucking B tier.
He's right next to his other brother, so
yeah, you're a little crazy for that. I'm gonna stay out of this one.
Sorry, y'all.
Sabo comes out of nowhere. He's a solid B. No, he doesn't. He doesn't come out of nowhere.
I mean, a little bit he kind of does. I think, and then he's also got amnesia. And all of that, just like as a way to keep him out of reframe, like all of this stuff. It's just like to have him in the story. I feel like there are a lot of like story gymnastics that have to occur for him to be able to exist. For what exactly? I still don't.
He was teased with the 3 cups of sake. That was pretty fire.
Cool. Okay. Still later on. Yeah. He doesn't do it for me.
They say Sabo was written like a OC because Oda regretted killing Ace. Well, he should regret that because that was a bad decision.
I can't entirely disagree with that idea.
Maybe that's why I love Sabo so much because he carries the torch, literally and figuratively.
Sure.
He's just, dude, every revolutionary is so sick.
I mean, look, it really is. You can read it like that. This is Sabo, my OC. He's Luffy's brother that doesn't remember because of amnesia. Little bit. Little bit. His pipe is cool, though. His pipe is cool.
Putting disrespect on the revolutionary figures here. It's fine. Just because he's a revolutionary and has the fruit, I mean, yeah, those are very important parts of it. Okay.
Smoothie is F tier.
F tier?
Because I think she's very similar to Jack. She's supposed to be one of, and see, this everyone that's saying that she's S or whatever, y'all go to horny jail. Because that's literally all it is.
Well, arrest
you
me,
just
officer.
want her
Arrest me, officer.
To juice you with her thighs.
Arrest me.
Smoothie is a fraud. She's supposed to be one of Big Mom's top commanders. She doesn't do anything. She doesn't do anything.
She looks like she was drawn out of a different anime. I don't know why. Like, she looks like one of those like 80s anime speed racer supposed to come out of a fucking Gundam type looking characters. But I love her specifically for the reason that you mentioned. I think she's one of the hottest.
And that's fine. If y'all have that, that's great. If this were a who do I want to step on me tier list, this would look very different.
Yeah.
She's a
She
fraud.
really doesn't do anything.
a
Like,
fraud.
her most prominent role is juicing like giraffes at the party. Like, where you're like, what the fuck? They're drinking giraffe juice? Like, what's happening here? Or whatever the fuck it was. Like, the animals and the humans that she's juicing for the party. Okay, which character is it?
Tashigi.
Oh, yeah.
This might piss some people off. I think Tashigi is an A tier character.
Okay,
I love her.
You're defeating the misogyny allegations for sure.
I have her.
But also,
I'm not look what I've got.
I can tell.
I've got Robin,
I can tell
Carrot, and Crocodile.
You put
in
her
S tier, so
you put her in Zoro tier. That's insane.
I think she is not quite as good of a character as Smoker, but is equally wasted potential. I
don't even think that she's in the same. The only way she gets the A tier is if we like somehow find out that she actually, like, Zoro's childhood rival never died and it is her. That she is actually her somehow. And it's like written in a way that makes sense.
No.
I feel like other than that, it's like it makes no sense. They like Sabo, you're putting her above like that's crazy. And Blackbeard, this is what I'm saying. Like,
I like her. I like Tashigi.
Okay.
It was fun when Smoker was in her body. She's appeared again. We won't talk about it because you're not there yet. I think there's even more potential for some interesting developments with her.
Oda has already confirmed she isn't the same person. Kuino would be 1 year older. I don't understand why Oda made it seem like she is the same person early on than when they first introduced her. You know what I mean? Because you remember that?
Yeah. I mean, it was deliberate, but I think it was more just about a reminder of her instead of, I don't think maybe he wanted people to deliberately think for a while that it could have been her, but I think using that, we
have a couple characters missing from this, but
we do have some.
What's this one again?
Virgo's a C tier character.
That's the meat one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't find his shtick to be very funny.
I agree.
I like the fight. I like his stuff with with Law and Smoker. Obviously Dofi having a mole on the inside is like a cool development. But yeah, he's not really it for me.
Yeah, we're missing Bartolomeo, Dragon, Goldie Roger. We're missing
Virgo dying is the best part of him. I mean, yeah, kind of.
Yeah. He annoyed me. He wasn't like. He was just lame overall. Like, I didn't think anything of him. He also is another one of those, like, there are some instances where there's like a powerful ass character, and then they just like kind of fizzle out.
Yeah.
They just like die unceremoniously or whatever, and you're like, the fuck was this? And he is like exactly that. Wait, who's this one?
Viola. Viola's B tier. I like her.
Which one was
She's cool.
What was Viola?
She was the one on she's on Dofi's crew member.
She's the one who can see the future. or whatever. Not future, but like, right? That's
The
the
clairvoyant.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, clairvoyant.
She was the other princess. Yeah. She's cool. She's B tier. I like her stuff with Sanji. I like her, her backstory within the kingdom of Dressrosa.
I would put Rebecca in F tier and her in C tier. Honestly, that's my take. But go on. Sorry.
No, I mean that's really it. And she was hot. Yeah, fair.
Wanda.
Wanda. I don't like.
I don't know how you put Wanda on this list, but you forget Dragon.
Yeah, and Bart, and yeah, She doesn't do much. She's just kind of there. Wanda is better than Carrot. Can you ban that person?
Okay, that is the most.
Can you ban that person,
dude? Take a second off and really cool down. Cool down.
I'm gonna start streaming and invite that person to my stream just so that I can ban them. That is a wild take.
Wanda plays a bigger role than Dragon, not gonna lie. Yeah, for the brief moment when you think that she's Nami or maybe like killed Nami. That's it.
Yeah.
When she's wearing her clothes.
I don't know what to do with her. I don't know. I put her in. Put her in. No, she's not F tier though. I don't put her in undetermined.
Okay. Kaido. We'll do a couple quick ones.
We're gonna do a couple quick ones. Okay. Bartolomeo is an S tier character.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
Love him to death.
So much. The best because he's a self-insert. Like, that's us.
But like Body No Pistol is one of my favorite moments of Dressrosa. Like, what a cool homage to his hero. Also, great way to put Gladius in the ground. Like, he was such a great fight. I also just love how much of a heel he is in the Colosseum. Like, he's so unlikable.
Yeah.
Just like taking a piss off the side of the Colosseum. But like
his switch up for me was insane. I went from like being like, who the fuck is this guy? Fuck this guy. What the hell's going on? And he also looks so like scary, kind of.
Yeah.
Like he's presented as a villain, I think, from the start. And then when you see that turn, you're like, oh my God, he's amazing.
He's just a little fanboy.
Yeah. Also, another person that wasn't on this list, Bellamy.
Oh yeah, like look, I think Bellamy
F tier for me.
To me, I think Bellamy's a B tier. I like his turn. I like his redemption. I like when Luffy puts him in the dirt. Those are the things that I like best about Bellamy. But yeah,
Ass Cheeks power,
he's B.
Ass Cheeks fucking character, constantly getting the fucking dog piss beaten out of him.
Yeah.
Can't consistently figure out, has no fucking like normal moral compass. He just sucks.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's all right. He sucks. Oh, another one that's not on here, which is kind of funny. Useless Kid.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry for you. To me, Kid is
useless.
C tier.
Useless. I agree.
I don't hate him, but like he's clear. Like he is not even on the same level.
Useless mid.
Yeah, he's not even on the same level as Luffy
lost his
and
arm.
Law.
Fucking sucks. Can't do shit. They don't
his
even.
awakening stuff is cool, but like
he is so. He is presented as such a cool character. And I literally thought that he was going to be like incredible. He was going to be up there with like all of the rest of the worst generation. And so far, maybe something changes, but so far it is not panned out at all. Like he is very, very, I'm not on Act 3 Wano yet, so I don't know. But I do think he's mid so far. Very mid.
Yeah.
Okay. There was more. What else? Dragon.
I mean, I'm
undetermined.
I'm gonna put Dragon in undetermined. I do like Dragon, and I think the more that we continue to see little bits of him is cool. Especially, no spoilers, but recently, I like it. But I still, we don't have enough.
Wait, what the fuck? Oda said Kid is based on his son-in-law whom he hates.
What? Is that true? What?
I don't know.
No, that's not true.
Why would he say he hates his son-in-law?
That's not true.
Oh.
Also, he doesn't have a son-in-law. I don't think his kids aren't married.
Kaido. Without spoiling for me. because he's fucking sick right now.
I think Kaido's B tier. He's cool, but like
better than Big Mom for sure.
Yeah, better than Big Mom, but like he ain't Dofi, he ain't Crocodile. Like I don't think he's the best villain, especially just compared to other villains that we've had. Because there's stuff that I like about Kaido, but yeah, I think he's a B for me.
Yeah, I mean, Dofi is very hard to come near as far as villain status. Like
Really?
he's swagged out, great backstory, like just genuinely, you know, I don't know. Oh, Eneru is not on this list, but what would you place him
Oh,
at?
he's A tier.
Okay.
He's A tier.
What do you think about, like, what was it? There's like memes about how or Capone Betche.
I like Beige. I'd probably looking at the list. He probably goes in B. I do like him though. I like him. I like
Okay.
Capone
I think his fruit power is very cool.
It is. Yeah.
I
It's
think
a cool
like
one.
that's a very dope, very interesting. Yeah, by the way, no Rob Lucci on this list and no Betche. I see you, whoever made this list. I see the Italiophobia jumping out, okay?
Lucci's great. He's also a great villain. I think I'd probably put Lucci in A tier.
Okay. What else? I mean, I guess that's it. That's like
Rayleigh's on here. Rayleigh's in A tier.
Yeah. If you don't see it, if you don't see your favorite characters on here on this list,
Yamato. Oh, okay. This all right.
is this a spoil? Do I know who Yamato is? I don't think so.
Oh, then I'm glad it's not on here because it would be a spoiler.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you.
No, they didn't add like a lot of the characters on here.
All right, we won't talk about Yamato then.
Okay.
Yamato.
But yeah, no, this is it. Kaku or the rest of the
Kaku.
Kaku.
I mean, Lucci's A. I think Kaku is B.
Okay.
No, no, I'm sorry. Kaku's A. No, Kaku's A. Kaku's A.
Kaku's what Usopp wishes he was.
Kaku is A.
Okay. All right. There's so many characters. This list only made me realize that there are so many great characters in this entire fucking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're unfamiliar with One Piece, you look at this and you're like, "What the fuck is happening here?" Like,
what is this series?
Which is crazy, but you know that's a testament to the GOAT, Goda. He did the damn thing.
Yep,
and made a phenomenal work of art that we enjoy for many generations. Pudding Chan. What do you think about Pudding?
Oh,
Chan?
I love Pudding. Pudding's an A tier.
Yeah,
Pudding's an A tier.
Pudding's great. Yeah, Pudding is great because it's like very obviously like BPD chick, BPD girlfriend, Pudding Chan. Her story also made me very sad.
Yeah,
like
she has a wonderful story.
Like the end of BPD Beautiful Princess Disorder, yes. Pudding Chan's backstory and like the end sequence, like where she takes Sanji's memories away, I teared up.
Heartbreaking.
That's another one of those like
beautiful.
That's another one of those moments where I teared up for sure. It was very like, like obviously like she
Beautifully
did that.
done.
She did that.
Yeah.
She sacrificed the memories that Sanji had with her and the love that Sanji felt for her, specifically because she was like, you have to keep going. And you know, that's a major, you know, that's a great fucking story overall.
Whole Cake Island Supremacy, seriously. That arc
Whole
is
Cake
just
Island is like, the more I
amazing.
think about it, the more I'm like, damn, Whole Cake Island was pretty good.
Yep.
I really like Wano because I think Wano is cooler. Because like Whole Cake Island, I genuinely thought I would hate before I got into it because I was like, the fuck is this like corny ass, like childish ass, food based the arc? Like, how am I gonna watch through this entire thing? And it definitely kept me going through it. Like I really loved it. Hasan just loves Japan. Fair. True.
Doesn't.
Sanji's backstory, like the twists and turns with Sanji leaving the crew, every aspect of that is incredible.
Yep.
I think like the worst part about Whole Cake Island is Big Mom.
Yeah.
Like literally, her generals are better than her as far as like being cool characters, well-rounded characters.
Mm-hmm.
All of it.
Oh, they forgot about Perona. Perona's S tier. You already know.
Which one's Perona?
Come on, Ghost Girl. Our goth girlfriend.
God, you love.
Come on.
Okay,
come on.
That's the.
Come on
okay,
now.
this is bias. This is your bias.
What is it? How is it biased?
This is your bias.
There's no. It's not. I'm not biased.
She's so
She's
annoying.
the best. That's another great thing about Thriller Bark. Perona versus Usopp is one of the best fights in the entire series. Period. Pre or post time skip.
No, I love that because I love perfect counters.
Yeah.
So like that is a perfect counter, and that's cool. Just like Eneru versus Luffy, perfect counter, right? Like, you know, rubber versus electricity, lightning. So that part is actually very, very cool. I like that, but she's like, eh.
Peak design, pre and post time skip. Great laugh, great power. No notes.
You're
zero notes.
You S tiered her. That's crazy.
S tier.
That's an actual crazy take.
I don't believe that it is.
Okay, Thriller Bark is. I just don't.
Great.
You guys forgot about Vivi? Yeah, of course I did.
Oh, Vivi A tier.
Now maybe
Vivi's A tier.
She's fine,
and I think we'll grow. I think we'll grow.
Well, I can see that for sure, but overall, I don't think Vivi's.
I know people say as people love Vivi, and I get it, and I do. I like Vivi a lot.
You know who I fucking cannot stand?
Who?
F tier across the board. The crybaby mermaid.
Shirahoshi.
Weepa Hoshi. Oh my god! I have all the smoke for her.
I don't think I can F tier her, but I don't. I'd C tier.
She's so fucking weepy Hoshi. Literally has the power to fucking call like leviathans or whatever the fuck, like sea giant leviathans, and is like the most mid. Constantly fucking crying. Oh my god, I'm so weepy. I'm so scared. It's like, oh, I can't go outside. Like, I literally was rooting for the fucking dragon to enslave her. Like, that's how much I was like, yeah, go ahead, get her, enslave her, get her out of here, get her the fuck out of here at Reverie. Stop saying she's a child. Then don't draw her as a full blown developed adult. Okay, I don't like that. Don't do the whole classic. She's a child. She had a pedophile chasing her. Yeah, I know. Okay. She did. She did from development, and it fucked her up. And she's
Doesn't
annoying.
Make me like her though.
Yeah. She's been stalked her whole life, bro. Yeah. Well, never mind. I was gonna say, if only he knew how annoying she was, he would have stopped stalking her. Okay. She's literally the ancient weapon of Poseidon. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. She's the ancient fucking weapon, and she sucks. Like, how? How do you suck so bad? Yeah, also, she's 16. She's not 5. She fucking cries like a fetus, okay? How the fuck did she come out of that tiny-ass mom, too?
One of the greatest mysteries of this entire series.
Doesn't make any sense. How did that mom give birth to that fucking thing? How did that mom have sex with the dad? Also massive. Where's his penis? These are questions that I have. Logistically, it doesn't add up.
These are all
it
fair
doesn't make
questions.
sense. Okay, yeah, fertilized eggs, I guess. I don't know. She's climaxing.
Oh yeah, like fish. I guess that. Yeah, I don't know.
Still,
I do not think I will be asking Oda about the procreation of fishmen.
That's actually kind of that would be great to enlighten us on. But
All right,
it's
I'll
fine.
do it.
All right, that'll be all for today, chat. Because you know I got to get ready to fly out. Thank you so much, Matt, for coming on.
Thank you. Can I just say one more thing?
Of course.
I really want to thank everyone for your love and support of the show. It really means a lot. We're working very hard. You know, as I said, I'm very proud of season 1, and I know there are things that we can do better, and I think there are things that we are doing better. in season 2. We're working really hard. We have a great group. A lot of writers still from season 1, but we've got some new writers